So when we last left off, our morally questionable Vikings traveled to the Circle of the Druids here in Friaver, seeking a way to enchant their weapons so that they could take on the monster known as the Beowicht, a huge slavering beast that has been stalking the islands, murdering the people in the nights. However, the Druids wanted something in exchange for their services. The bog nearby had become tainted by the beast of Blackwater's spawn, the Saltborn, and so our heroes are dispatched to neutralize them. However, on the way, our dear tiefling friend Gloom decided it was time to get rid of the angry black man, and in true slave race fashion, tried to shank him at night while he was asleep. Mm-hmm. It didn't work, unfortunately, or perhaps fortunately, depending on your perspective.
Player me is glad that it didn't work. Actual character is fucking pissed that she's now had to make an oath of peace. Ugh. So detestable.
It's beautiful poetry.
Because, yeah, Gloom just rolled real bad, and the knife hit, but it just, it was turned aside from anything vital by Djungervral's, hardened, battle-scarred flesh.
And what happened was she tried to glance the dagger off his ass, and he just flexed at the right time.
That is where I figured his heart to be located. It's true.
This is where he says most of his words.
That's very true. There was much debating amongst the party, much violence as well before Gloom was forced to swear an oath of peace, and the party moved on.
Grumble, grumble, grumble.
Yeah, grumble, grumble. You've met Geoffrey the Kobold, in this world a rather bright alchemist coming from somewhere in the Freelands. He is here studying the island and has come to claim a bounty on the Saltborn that have infested the waters. He has agreed to join you for a time, as has a tiny, adorable little goblin.
As has some fucking vermin.
It's adorable, and its name is Scourge.
Yep. It is a tiny little shark goblin with a ratty little tail and a sharp muzzle full of teeth, slitted eyes. It's wearing a hooded cloak and nothing else, so its tiny little goblin cock is just flopping around in the breeze. And it seems to have taken a liking to Djungervral and is following him around. And only has tried to eat one party member.
Yep, I wasn't even the one who killed it. Well, found it. But oh well. Such is life in the zone.
It only tried the once.
So far,
it was a deserved
it's only had
attack.
one opportunity.
We rejoin our heroes at the edge of the bog, whereupon you have seen a dark, shadowy figure step up to the edge of this hill here to the south across the waters.
Hey, you figure that's the undead?
A hoarse voice.
Let's see. Why don't you go and check?
A hoarse voice echoes across the moor. Not undead. Just given new life.
You died once, right?
And as
Hold
Djungervral
on,
says
Djungervral.
that, and the figure rides forward atop this horrific beast it's riding, a horse that has most of its skin replaced by bits of seaweed and kelp, and it's grown a tremendous horn off the top of its head, which appears to be part of an anchor. You see a familiar face atop it, although much rotted.
Would
and
this be our
distressed.
erstwhile Jarl?
Indeed it is. Jarl Gunderson rides
Gunderson,
atop.
you fucking salty bastard! What are you doing here?
doing
ye
what I
it?
came to do. To
No,
pillage.
no, seriously, are ye it? You're really small for an undead monster.
He looks at Hreider and just smiles, and as he does so, like one of his teeth, which is chipped and yellow, just falls out and tumbles to the ground.
Honestly,
Not
it's hard to tell the
undead.
difference.
You should get that looked at. The teeth falling out and stuff.
Honestly, it's hard to tell from when he was alive. That happened all the fucking time.
Only once. And he looks at Djungervral and says, the one time you fought back. And he just licks his lips.
Ugh.
And I'm guessing you're here for round motherfucking 2.
Ugh.
Yes,
You're
it's time to feed.
Please don't feast on this man's asshole while we're here. If you're gonna do that, then do it in privacy.
Oh no, I need the whole group.
Well, no one said you couldn't start with dessert first.
Alright, yep, I guess it's initiative time.
Hey, you're the
Indeed.
one that brought up the turn order.
I mean, you know,
As good a sign as any, all
it's
things considered.
a good sign, it's true. Also, let's all check out the sexy new Roll20 character sheet.
They're very nice, very
I know,
pretty.
right?
So only the banner changed.
Pretty much.
Yep. Alright, let's minimize all these character sheets. Roll some initiative. Boop boop. Hey. Boop. Alright, Djungervral, you get the first turn.
Alright. Now this is a bog of water.
Yes, difficult terrain, and also real nasty.
Well, I want to first try to deal with the horse. That thing's just annoying. So I'm going to, of course, rage, and I will try to throw my axe at it.
Okay.
So let's see. Hand
I
axe.
think you're out of short range for the hand axe.
And long range is this disadvantage, right?
Correct.
Well then, I will make a reckless throw to make it just a normal hand axe throw.
Okay.
Oh, I can't wait for it to still be in that one.
11. It still misses probably.
I mean, it being reckless did save you from getting
From
one.
the
Hey,
nat
look,
one,
actually, the roll boxes are improved as well.
Hmm?
Ooh.
I hadn't noticed. Look, the roll box also changed as
Huh.
well as the banner. They
No,
they've got fringes
yeah.
now.
Weird. Also cool.
Fringes, frames. They've got frames now. They've also all got fringes. They've got cute bangs.
Yep.
Woo!
Alright, so yeah, you throw your hand axe and it hits the erstwhile Jarl's dead on and quivers there, but it just doesn't seem to do anything to him. It
No, that's just
falls to the
fucking
ground.
rude.
The beast of Blackwater's given me a gift, boy. It's time to partake.
Ugh. Again, do
Um,
we have to watch?
Well, fuck that. I'm a high behind this tree.
So, yeah, you can Scourge can get the fuck out. Oh, someone needs to roll for Jeffrey. Someone who isn't Skow, since she's already got
I'll do
potential control over Cherri.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Jeffrey,
then fucking,
God King!
And then Scourge is just going to fucking nat 20 his stealth check.
Let's see. Let me give you guys.
That is a
access
very
to Jeffrey.
stealthy little cunt.
There you go. You guys all have access to Jeffrey.
I'll do Jeffrey.
Really now?
And it is going to...
Can you give me control of his
Wait.
token?
Ah,
Wait,
yes.
Okay, fine.
That would probably help. Controlled by Merz. Boop, boop.
Is there an actual initiative button anywhere on the NPC sheets?
Yeah, you just click their name.
Click
and
the
it'll
name.
add them to the initiative roll.
Ah,
As long as you have their token selected. Yeah. Boop. Alright, Gloom.
Alright, you foul cunt. Let us see how best to have at you. Suppose I'll be moving to the edge of this. Right around there. And then I would dare say, oh, as a bonus, am I allowed to just like dump a sack of caltrops before I cast a thing?
I believe you
that's
need to
an
use your action to
item.
do that.
Okay. I mean, I might do that because I'm actually pretty sure that caltrops give horses a terrible day in this because it doesn't give a shit about hoofs or not.
Mm-hmm.
I need to double check the effect of a caltrop because they are just fucking hurl.
Caltrops is just if you... It's a space, and if they walk on it, it's like DC 12.
They are forced to stop moving and take damage. Its walking speed is reduced by 10 feet.
It's not bad.
I mean, it's a DC 15 dex toss. So, you know what? Yeah, I will throw it out to here. I will cast out the bag of cal... Wait, no, onto the other edge of the thing. That seems
Alright,
like
I was
a way
about to
smarter
say,
idea
all
than
of
in
your
the bog.
caltrops sink into the water.
Yeah, no, sorry. I will toss it onto the edge there. So if he
Alright.
wants to come charge in. And you know what? I will go with, like... I don't think I can choose how many caltrops. It's a bag of 20, but I guess I just throw
Yeah, you need to
fucking
use
20 in a
all-
bag and it will spill them all out.
Yeah.
There we go. I believe it comes out in a radius. Do.
I believe it's just a 5 foot
square.
radius. Yeah.
5 foot square. Okay. Still pretty good because he has to run past a tree to get by me.
Yep. Alright, anything else?
As a bonus, I will give a bardic inspiration die away to Zan.
Okay.
Alright, speaking of whom?
I will fire 2 arrows. Boop. Boop. Use my Bardic Inspiration on the second one, so... Wait, he hasn't acted yet, so that's advantage. But still, don't trust that. 20.
Alright, both hit.
Oh wait, did I? Oh wait, you're a ranger. That's why.
So let's see. Alright, you sink a couple shots into him. Unlike Djungervral's axe, these actually seem to give the white a bit of pause, but not enough, not as much as you'd expect a shot of that magnitude to do. Seems to have resistance.
And then I'm gonna go back a bit.
Fair move. Alright, and the white. Let's see, what's the speed on this horse? Yeah, I think Gloom's the closest target. Let's see, 35 versus... No, it's actually Hreider.
Although Hreider is in more difficult terrain now.
I mean, look, it's a bog horse. It doesn't really care.
I figured that would be the case.
Yeah, so the horse just it canters back a bit and then takes a running leap onto this bit of island, and then turns around and just runs through the water at full speed straight towards Hreider. At the end of which we'll make a hoof attack and miss. But the white on top is a little bit more potent. Whoop. So, you're going to take 8 necrotic damage, Hreider, and you need to make me a Constitution saving throw. Alright, your maximum hit points are reduced by 8.
Oof.
Ouchies.
Right.
Does Lesser Resto help that or not?
I believe so.
Cool.
You might want to look at the spell description. Also, Hreider, I got bad news for you.
9.
You're the only person who sees what's about to happen. As the wight approaches, you notice that it's not alone here in the bog. There are several humanoid shapes in the muck who are slowly beginning to arise up. Boop. And yeah, since Hreider was the only one who have the passive perception to see these guys, they will have advantage to attack everyone else, if it matters. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Six. All right. There are many Saltborn, many of whom are going to attack. Let's see, I think we're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4 attacking Djungervral. 2 with advantage, 2 without. So with advantage...
let's face it, I've destroyed a shit fucking ton of Saltborn in my time.
You have. So 2 hits, and then 1 hit. Against you. 1 is going to throw an axe at Hreider.
By the way, don't be thinking we probably get ourselves another second chance. I suppose a third chance. Try not to die.
Alright, I doubt a 15 will hit Hreider. And the last one will attack Jeffrey with its battle axe. And hit, because it had advantage. So Jeffrey's going to take 4
Jeffrey
points of
have
damage.
shit all passive perception as well?
Yes, I mean, let's be honest, he's a kobold.
He has 8. Skow.
Yeah, that ain't great.
No, it's not. But hey, it is Jeffrey's turn.
Yeah, and oh shit! I clicked the wrong bit of that. I meant to look what the ability did.
That's fine.
Sorry. I mean, could do that, or he could attack it, or he could full withdraw behind someone less squishy.
All of those
get
are
your ass
possible.
over here!
This is Jeffrey going fast. You should obviously come hang with Gloom. She's a scaly.
Yeah, he has so few hit points, I think Jeffrey's gonna disengage.
Okay.
How did Jeffrey survive up to here in this bog?
He
was
hasn't
on the
fought the
outskirts.
monsters yet. He just got here.
Yeah, but how the fuck did he get here?
He took a boat, probably. Alright, and Hreider. It's also your turn, incidentally.
Yep. Oh. Little Babby on... Well, not undead if you insist. Little Babby, whatever monster you are. That did sting. But... Oh. I think this is gonna sting too. And I'm gonna cast... Thunder Wave at 2nd level.
Oh boy.
And you know what? This is the boss. I'm gonna channel divinity to maximize.
Oh boy. Alright, that's a Constitution save.
Yep.
Oh, he
24 damage.
did it bad.
He's knocked back, and takes 24 damage.
That's just
Okay.
the horse.
Yeah. That hurt him. A lot. The horse is just disintegrated by the attack. And yeah, he goes 1, 2, boom! Flying into the bog. And just disappears into the mire.
And then I'll move some.
I
Over
dare
here.
say you've been holding out on us, Greybeard.
Disappears into the mire, you say? I cannot see him anymore?
You guys know where he is, but yeah, you'll have disadvantage to attack him while he's prone in the muck.
Alright. Well, then I'm gonna shoot at that one.
Okay.
No, I'm not.
Your
oh, wait, I
bowstring
think
just
this is-
smacks you in the face.
This is the fourth time this has happened to me.
Sounds about right.
You've been spending so much time next to someone so salty that it has corroded your bowstring.
Speaking of salt.
Actions.
Well,
Oh, yeah, no,
Don't
you
I have a
yeah,
move
you have
action?
your cunning
Yeah.
action.
Cunning in.
I have cunning and move. And move.
Huh.
So I'm gonna move over here. And do the thing.
Yeah, alright. You can roll.
Alright, so I'm going to move right here.
Okay.
I'm going to bonus action second wind.
Okay.
So let me roll that right now. Get some good HP back.
That's
It
a
should be
exclamation mark, but so
I forgot.
you get 9
I
hit
forgot.
points.
I was trying to look.
1d20. Ah!
I'm going to point to this one and go, you! I fucked your sister! You! Your mother! And you! I fucked your goddamn brother! If any of you take umbrage with the fact, then you best make your point known with steel. Come on and let's have a dance! And
See, that was going so well until you then invited them for a dance. They'd be like, I'm not much of a dancer now that my nails are rotted through my toes.
and Djungervral is trying to get the attention of all the Saltborn, speaking the language of salt. He's
Alright,
going to-
make an
and
intimidate check.
I'm gonna spend inspiration on this.
Alright.
18?
I think they're mad.
And then I'm going to take the dodge action.
Alright.
Well, aren't you already raging? Sure, you just want to fucking go hizzy on killing these fuckers.
Yeah. I'm gonna take aggro, and then I fully expect Gloom to be like, ooh, that's a good opportunity to use an AoE spell.
No, I actually can't. I've oathed to do you no harm, so if an AoE spell would have any of you guys in it, I can't do it anymore. That would be against whatever honor I hold to. I'm evil,
Oh.
but I am straight up lawful evil. I made a goddamn promise. I am unable to, so no matter how much I would really, really like to drop a shatter on you and everyone around you.
Oh well, at least I'll take the aggro. Okay. And wait, you keep skipping my little Scourge's turn.
That's right.
So
You have the
Scourge-
tiny little goblin shark.
So Goblin Shark, who is currently stealthed,
Stay away from my face.
I want him to be in position to get a lucky coup de grace on the big bad when he gets back up. Can't see his health bar just yet,
No, I mean, we won't be able to at all.
so he'll move right there, and from stealth he'll ready to action to throw his axe when it looks like the boss is on its final legs.
You might want to move like another 5 foot forwards just so that you can hit it without the negatives.
But then he won't be stealthed. I'm assuming that right now he's up in a tree.
You critted that fucking stealth. Motherfucking do as he pleases, I'm sure.
I'm pretty sure.
No, if you leave cover while you're stealth, you break stealth.
Yeah, you have to actually still be hiding behind something.
Right.
So it'll just cancel out the disadvantage since it's hidden, so it'll be a straight roll.
Yeah.
Alright, sounds good. Gloom.
Dabba-dee, dabba-die. If I was Gloom, this I'll die. Oh wait, made me waste a perfectly good bag full of caltrops. Well, he's currently lying down in the water, and as we all know, I think that a particularly useful thing to do is scream loudly at them until they start dying. And so I say, be brought low and perish in the song of war, you rotten fucking useless waste of skin. And I shatter directly on the Jarl's head.
Okay. Sounds good. And that's a
As a
Constitution.
bonus, I'm gonna give Bardic Inspiration to Hreider.
Looks like he passes his save, so that's what, 6 damage?
Yep, 6 damage.
Alright. And I believe that'll make it Zan's turn.
I don't think it's worth me moving, do you?
Yeah, it's a d6.
Zan is going to cast a spell she completely forgot she had, called Hunter's Mark.
Hooray!
And she is going to Hunter's Mark this to Soulborn,
Okay.
moving up. Boop. And boop.
That's a hit.
And that's another 1d6 then.
Yep.
Boop.
Right. It takes the damage, but does not seem too horribly affected by this. Its rotting corpse continues to assail you and your friends. Anything else?
Gotta be gruesome blaming
No, that's my action and bonus action.
Alright, in that case, yeah, the Jarl will snarl and leap out of the waters directly onto your face. And it's going to life drain.
And miss.
Alright, and then he will swing his sword and also miss. Good job, boss. You did it. Alright, and the Saltborn. The one who is marked will attack you, because, obviously.
You will also spend the legendary action to disappoint us.
Didn't
Yeah.
need the legendary action for that.
His
Are you
arm
sure
just break off.
It is his boss.
Yeah, the Saltborn's axe just clatters to the ground with its hand still gripped around the handle. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, so 4 of them are going to attack Djungervral with their battle axes. 1, 2, 3, 4.
All miss.
Yeah, good thing too, you dodged the crit. Thump, 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 thump. Alright, and the one who can't get into melee with Djungervral will throw an axe at Zan, since she's the closest. Boom.
Wait, isn't Djungervral closer?
Oh
doesn't matter either.
yeah, technically, but it doesn't matter, it missed, regardless. Which will bring us to Jeffrey's turn.
All of Jeffrey's things are single target, right?
I believe so, let me look. Yes.
A Djungervral's weapon silvered, I can't remember.
No,
I
he only had
believe they're not.
1 silver oil.
Oh wait, one of them was.
Yeah, I was going to say, like, I'm pretty sure that you have at least a weapon that will ignore his resistance.
Jeffrey's gonna step up and then Sub-Zero bomb the boss.
Oh boy. And that's a dex save. Well, the boss passes, but just barely. Actually, oh, there's
Scum
that's
right
another
there,
save for
freeze
that.
bags.
Yeah. The little kobold alchemist runs up and hucks a vial of burbling mixture at the boss, but it just misses completely.
Does it hit a salt monster behind it?
No, it hits a shrub, which freezes. Hreider.
I'm suddenly so sniffly. Gross.
Alright. I'm gonna move over here and then another Thunderwave. She'll hit these two.
Okay.
I think I'll do this one at first level.
Alright. Rando McWarrior fails, and the boss passes. Alright, so the Mook fails, so he takes 7 and is blown back 10 feet. And the boss lives through another turn. The former Jarl is huffing and puffing now, gripping
about Cherri,
his
Sam?
sword with one hand, and the other is just wreathed in necrotic fire, trying to get a hold of anybody.
You're a bit of a disappointment, you poor rotten fuck.
That's what his wife said.
Well, that would be because he likes fucking ugly man butthole.
Cherri.
Frack 'em. Taffin, salt in my bow. Gonna be restringing my bow and just stay stealth in a bush. Woohoo.
Alright.
Comes back from the dead, doesn't even have my pay.
Djungervral.
Tiefling! Cast a fucking spell on top of me!
No. Too fucking... I would love to, but no.
What's wrong? They're all lined up. It's perfect.
I fucking hate you.
Look, you're not breaking your oath if it doesn't hurt me. Your magic doesn't hurt me. It's only good for file and salt and bones. It barely tickles the hair on my balls. Just fucking cast it already.
Alright, fine. This one doesn't count then, if I end up somehow magically killing him, Hreider. Deal?
Ah, I more than agree.
Alright, fucking sweet.
Alright,
Alright, have fun in there. I'll be right with you.
with that, Djungervral will take the dodge action.
That doesn't help against the save.
It's not about the save, it's more about making sure that if this doesn't kill them all, I'm still in a position to tank.
Yep. And I will drop Inertia Shatter on the whole motherfucking lot of them then. In fact, am I able to also get the boss? 10, 10, 10. Yes! Literally everybody! Oh, it's the fucking... oh yeah, this is on Rust, right. I'm rolling d8s. Ugh, some bullshit.
So, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pass. 1 fail. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. This guy takes the full brunt of 10. The rest take 5 each.
For fuck's sake.
Djungervral, you take 5 damage. Hello, Tasha.
She sees you're wearing headphones.
Yeah, she do. She just got back to taking a poop. Yes, she did. Hi, dog. Alright, and the boss. Good luck, buddy. Oh, he passes. Oh, he's got 0 hit points.
Oh, what? Okay. The Scourge didn't even need to throw his axe.
The boss crumples to the ground, face first, into the muck. And yeah, so I guess Djungervral and Scourge's continued held ready to action can no longer happen, so Rip and Djungervral, you were taking the dodge action.
Yep.
So, alright. Zan, you're up.
I'm using my bonus section to move my Hunter's Mark towards the nearest Soulborn.
Alright.
And then Stability Stab. Damn it.
That is a miss.
And that's my...
Alright.
Wait. Boop. There.
Alright. So you move there. Let's see. Zan, would you like to roll me 2d8, please? Cool. Gunderson stands up, laughing hoarsely, leaning on his sword. A disappointment, eh? The
No, it's
beast
just-
of Blackwater's given me many gifts, children.
No, it's just fucking rude. We go through all the trouble to kill you, and you just get back up.
And he will snarl and lunge on Hreider. With a life drain. Oh no! The crit!
Fucking hell. Well, I mean, it can't kill me, but...
No, it can't, but it
Yeah, that check.
could
Sorry,
suck a lot.
Lesser Resto does not fix that.
And then
Well-
his longsword.
Well, you con saved at least.
You don't take the permanent damage, and then you
Yeah.
get hit.
And he misses.
Alright, good.
You know what time it is, Savin? It's time for him to make me a dexterity saving throw.
Oh boy. Alright, he
More
makes one.
thunder, more waving.
He takes 7 damage.
Alright.
As his necrotically charged hand touches me, a lightning bolt meets it.
Nice.
Yay.
So he just gets blasted back by your divine protections and goes tumbling a couple feet backwards, smoking now. And the Saltborn.
Well, it's been a long time.
Yeah, 4 of them are gonna just swing their axes into Djungervral's face, because that's what they do. Oh, there's a hit. There's a hit, maybe.
There are 2 hits.
Alright, take your damage.
And then you rolled high for both of them, you fuck.
Hey, Djungervral, cut off his head with the silver blade.
And the other warrior will attack Zan with its battle axe and miss. Which brings us to Kobold's turn.
Yeah.
Does Kobold have fire?
Kobold has
You
the
got any
opposite of
spells,
fire.
little Dragon
Oh,
goblin.
bugger.
He's a cold bolt, Skow.
He's a cold bolt. Ah. 10 out of 10.
Got any spells in ya?
He'll move over there and he will, I think he's gonna Sub-Zero bomb, let's see what's the range on 30. Oh, no, he needs to be 1 square further forwards. He has movement enough for that. And I guess he'll Sub-Zero bomb the more injured Saltborn fighting Djungervral.
Alrighty. Let's see if it can make a dex save. It cannot. And is frozen solid. The vial breaks on its breastplate and it becomes a statue of clinging ice. Blit. Jeffrey cheers. Ha-ha! And Hreider.
Okay. How badly injured is Djungervral?
He's at half HP.
Okay. Then no offense, I'm gonna spend my a healing spell on myself instead of on you.
Case.
I'll bonus action healing word myself.
Alright.
First level, so. And then, I'm going to lift a silver warhammer and smash the Jarl's skull.
Alright, make an attack roll.
Or I won't, apparently.
Yeah,
Bardic
you swing
Inspiration.
down, but he's
Yeah, you
just
have a point of,
like...
you have a thing of Bardic Inspiration.
Oh,
Oh
that's
yes, I
true.
do.
Should be a good time to roll.
Hey.
It mattered. Alright, this time before he can get up, just as he's like clawing at your legs, getting ready to, try to necrotize you again, you bring your hammer down and crush his skull into the ground. The Jarl is dead for good this time. Splat. Cherri.
Woo. What are these symbols for again?
Hunter's Mark.
Okay. I'm gonna shoot at that one.
Okay.
Eh.
Hey, it's enough to drop it. Phew. The arrow just passes right through that Saltborn's head, and it tumbles into the water.
Alright, and then I'm gonna go... yeah. Over here. And then do that thing again.
Alright.
Or try.
Djungervral.
Right. Okay. So what I'm going to do is, well, boss is done, so the rest of them can fuck right off. So that's reckless attack. So this one's getting the silver sword. So let's see if this hits. I believe that does. Only 6 damage though. Unless the
Alright.
silver does anything better.
It does not. Only the boss needed silver.
Okay, and then I guess I'll just sword him again since he's still standing.
Alright, well that one will take him down. Crunch.
Little Scourge will hop over here, and he will throw his axe at this one, which is in 20 feet range.
Alright, sounds good.
Nope, on character sheet. 15 for 3 damage. He's helping.
Yeah, he is. It's a hit. The axe like nicks off some of its thigh. And Saltborn just looks around like, huh?
And then, as his bonus action, he'll continue to move and hide because of nimble escape, or whatever.
Alright.
For his bonus action, he will do the old hide and cry.
Yeah.
Roll the 3. Ryan. And then I'm still in the middle of all this. Guess that's my turn.
Alright. Gloom.
At 8. I think I'm spent on higher spell slots. I am. So, I mean, as much as I would love to Thunder Wave him, there aren't that many there, and then that does start feeling not quite right. I'll just pull out a big old heavy crossbow and just fucking clank one in the head.
Ping. Right off its rusted armor.
Oh well.
Zan. Once again, your quarry is eliminated before you can end it.
Fighting in a reunion, you know.
Well, bonus action, move it to this guy.
Alright.
Move out of the water. Since I can't hit for shit with my short swords today, I'm gonna whip out my longbow and shoot this way. God fucking damn it.
Yeah, you just also ping off this guy's armor. The Jarl is dead. The Saltborn, the 2 remaining, mindlessly, violently attack Djungervral, but have advantage this time. Chop, chop. Oh, it mattered. So, 5 and 7. Then Jeffrey's turn.
Yep. I think Jeffrey's gonna move back a bit and take the dodge action. There are
Sounds
enough
good.
big people around to deal with 2 zombies.
Alright, Hreider.
Just gonna move on over here and hit this one.
Scourge and Joffrey, OTP. Jeffrey, goddamn it. Alright, it's a miss.
You've been broken.
Damn you, DCL. Damn you to hell.
And I'll healing word, Djungervral.
Good choice, good choice. Rogue.
Ranged attack's just not the name of the game this session.
Yeah, apparently.
Listen,
It's,
I hit
paper
twice.
spells.
I
Yeah,
believe
you hit the first 2 times. And then after that, fucking nothing.
Note to self, don't bother using Hunter's Mark.
Yep. No point.
I guess Stray's AFK?
What? Sorry, no.
It's your turn.
I was trying to. Long story short, firebox roast.
Okay.
I guess I'll shoot it. This one.
Okay.
Sounds fun.
That's a hit. Pew. Didn't even need the sneak attack. It just drops.
All right, then I'll
Move
move over
and
there
hide.
and then. Yep.
All right. Djungervral.
No, I don't.
He looks at the last Saltborn standing. It's just like, you're that asshole who still owed me money. Ah, fuck it. Damn,
Wow.
sad vantage.
You're just so
Advantage.
sad that you're not gonna make back that 3 copper.
Yeah, your second sword just breaks against his
No,
armor.
it was reckless.
Okay, well, you need to say that ahead of time, but
Sorry, I was just like, well, he's dead, so I'm just gonna reckless, and
Fine.
then he was,
and then he was not dead.
he was not because sad vantage.
That was brutal. Gloom.
Well, fuck me.
The Salt Point's just laughing. Is Reckless only for the first attack?
You can't double reckless.
I'm pretty sure you can.
I thought it was just a mode
No.
you turned on at the beginning of your turn.
Yeah,
Nope.
it's just like you declare your reckless attacking, and you.
No, performing a reckless attack is an attack made at advantage that puts you to disadvantage, but it's like the first in a series of attacks.
Oh,
Yeah.
no,
It's
no,
not
no,
like
no, no,
switching
you
on
guys are
power attack
wrong.
in Pathfinder.
When you make your first attack on your turn, you can decide to attack recklessly. Doing so gives you advantage on melee weapon attack rolls, using strength during this turn.
Okay.
It just means you can't, decide to start recklessing after the first attack.
So it's just specific in the weird backwards way.
Yeah, it's always good to remember that D&D 5e was written from the perspective of, a technical writer, rather than D&D, AD&D being written from the perspective of someone who thought Lovecraft was an excellent writer.
Wait, what do you mean I wrote both wrong? I was the one who said it counts for all melee attacks.
I didn't say you're both wrong.
Skow and Hoff. Well,
both
the
yeah,
pair
those
were
we
wrong.
were the ones who were incorrect.
Anyway, Gloom, it's your turn.
I mean, I'll try unranged attack again.
I almost want to go wait, I got this guy.
This Saltboard is fucking unkillable.
I don't know, they just have the ability to deflect crossbow bolts.
It's true.
Are you sure this one isn't the Jarl secretly? It's just double play.
Fucking survived longer.
Can we keep this guy?
No. No, he laughed like a weirdo. This one has to die as well. Sorry.
That ain't fair. We all look plenty weird.
Xanadu, is your turn.
Oh yeah. Fuck moving this Hunter's Mark. Just... Yeah. See?
Not needed.
Both hit. Unfortunately, it was needed because he has a hit point.
For fuck's sake.
Yep. Which means... time to try and crit shit DCL.
Can I?
Reckless attack mattered. It hits.
And then it rolls near max damage.
Yeah.
There goes the healing word.
Alright.
Yep.
I assume Jeffrey's just gonna continue. Jeffrey is just gonna fuck you, DCL. Continue dodging.
No, you can only blame me for so long. Fuck off.
Yeah, no,
I will blame you
fucked up pretty
forever.
permanently now.
Yeah, this is me.
Jeffrey will continue dodging. He's out of range to help anyway, pretty much.
Alright. Hreider.
Oh, come on.
I'm telling you,
You
if this
hit
guy
it
just
nice and good. You couldn't just kill it.
he's dancing between all the blows. I meant it as a joke when I said it, invited him to come dance, but apparently he was serious.
All right. Off this one.
Bonk. This guy's arm is just falling to pieces on him now. So many
See
people
what I
have
mean?
dented it.
Holy hell.
I think
Is this Southron steel what he's wearing?
And this, as he's laughing, pew, bang, just drops
Aw!
from
Can we
an
put 'em
arrow
back
in the
together?
face.
I
And
left a
combat is
foul taste
over.
in my mouth. At least when we rose from the dead, it were far more intact and less rotten and gross. I'm quite attached to having functional vagina and parts.
I'll cure wounds.
Djungervral's just like on the
Yeah,
ground trying to
Djungervral.
put the Selfborn back together.
Scourge bounces over and happily helps you by eating its face.
Now, why'd you go and do that? Suppose if you're gonna eat anybody, his bones were better than anyone else's.
All right.
I can't stay
All of
mad at
you-
you, little Scourge.
All of you gather round and I'll get you fixed up nice and good.
I'm good.
Well-
I'm gonna start casting a prayer of healing.
And then all the undead get back up, because they're not undead. No. Alright.
I just
So,
like, I'm gonna look over this horse.
alright.
You know, I've always wanted a mount. It's a shame all of them seem to be dead and rotten around here.
This isn't even like a
They'd be
dead
no good
horse.
for horses anyway.
This appears to be some sort of construct made out of underwater bits and pieces. Like someone, like from the bottom of the sea, scraped together enough shit to just form a horse shape.
Huh. Alright, you guys have fun standing around Hreider while he sings his little song.
Shit, we got a fight and a reunion. I'd say it's been a pretty good afternoon so far. Only one more fight to close it off, hopefully.
Alright, let's look over this Jarl and see if he had anything worth a spot of shit on him.
I'll call the axes.
Yeah, sure.
Right? You find many low-quality, badly waterlogged axes.
Yeah, I like just fucking huck him.
Good
Alright.
for throwing, not much else.
Yes. What's this Jarl carrying? Alta good?
Oh yeah. So let's see. He has a grand total of 500 gold pieces in change and jewelry still clinging to his corpse. And he also has a very nice sword. It is a silver blade inlaid with runes, with a gilded cross guard and a red ruby in the pommel.
Alright. I like heft my long sword and then compare the two. Is it still like is it actually still a long sword or is it something a little bit fancier?
It is indeed a long sword. Or I suppose
Right.
really a Viking sword in this case.
Yeah. It's a long sword with umlauts on it somewhere.
Yeah, long sword.
A long sword.
A long
Yeah,
sword.
sure. Yeah, sure. If get me long sword.
And then Hoff just
Plan on-
murdered all of us.
I hope you don't plan on keeping that. That was Hreider's kill, so it's Hreider's weapon.
Hreider has himself a silver smashing warhammer from his god. I would quite like the dead man's sharp blade, if in your will.
I've no objection. Least till we've slain the Beocht. Then, if we both live, Unless you give good enough account of yourself, I might ask for it back.
Well, I hadn't hefted it up and admired it like I had the sword, but I did find a pouch of 500 gold. How about I give you an extra 100 out to share and I'll go 0 for this?
Slave bargaining. Now ain't that a sight?
Shut the fuck up, you double slave.
Wait, how do you become a double slave?
By being
Like-
bitched here. We've covered this many a time, retards. You're definitely some kind of slave exemplified. Doubly so. Anyway,
Sounds like
I will give 200 to Hreider, everyone else gets 100 gold, and I'll hang on to El Sordo.
I'm happy with that deal.
Dope.
Alright, so you now have a sword. I presume, spend the short rest like getting used to the blade.
If only there was a
Yeah.
pair. If only there was a pair of them, then we'd actually be talking.
So Gloom, this is a +1 sword, is magic. As you spend a bit of time getting used to it, you realize that this blade cuts a bit sharper and swings faster than any other sword you've held. This blade gives you +1 to your attack rolls. It is silvered, of course, and against any form of shapeshifter, it deals an extra 1d6 radiant damage.
Also, remind me to give you shit for being a weapon whore, Skow, because you always go straight for the magic weapons.
Well, it's like they keep on being like exactly what fucking suits me, Dandy.
You keep
No,
that
and
sword
someone's
away
like,
from
hey,
me.
look, a magic bow. I'd be like, fuck yeah, someone take this magic bow. But no, it's always a shiny sword covered in gems. I'm like, fuck yes.
I mean, out of
Mama
character, I
lie.
want it, but in character, Djungervral is stupid and doesn't believe in magic, so he doesn't give a fuck.
No, not all of your D&D characters can do.
No, they have to, sadly. It's not so much a character feature
I
as
mean-
it's a player character feature.
I said 1d6 rating, right?
Yes.
Okay.
I mean, sorry, no, you said 1d12, I'm pretty sure.
All right.
Wait, what?
Don't worry about it. Boop, boop. There you go. Have the shortest magic item handout there's ever been.
Dope.
We'll just put it in the little handout section. Alright, so having completed their objectives, Jeffrey, at the end of the short rest, decapitates the Jarl and takes his head as proof of the kill.
Excuse me,
Shattered
what head?
head.
Yeah, what head is
Alright,
left?
You have to
yeah,
sack
there's
him off
like
the
a
pulp.
face smashed into the mud and some bits
Didn't
of
that
skull.
get eaten?
No, Gloom was eating one of the saltborn.
What?
What?
Jeff-
Or sorry, not
it
Gloom,
tastes like jerky.
Scourge. Goddamn. Scourge. Who
To
knows
be
what
fair,
Gloom was
They're
doing?
named Gloom
but
and Scourge.
I
mean, come
don't
on.
know, man. It's been
It's
a long
true.
day.
It's true.
Hope you're ready to use that blade, Tiefling. 'Cause we got more fighting left to do.
Alright, yeah. She doesn't rise to the bait for once, just belts it.
I mean, Djungervral is a master baiter, but apparently not that good.
He's definitely
Hey,
lost
wait.
an extra measure when I find out the person
Wait.
who was trying to plow his ass was a rotty corpse.
That wasn't him, was it? Did I say it was this him? I'm pretty
It's
sure I
fucking-
just.
I look. He's not the guy
He
who's.
certainly insinuated it, and then there was the gross lip licking as well.
I'm pretty sure I didn't insinuate that was him.
I look.
well, that's too
He
fucking
did
The,
bad.
the Jarl wasn't the person whose wanger danger got chopped off by your butt, but the Jarl certainly has taken advantage of you on several occasions.
He's certainly taking you down to Brown Town. Ah, it looks like my longship could use waxing.
How do I go to Browntown if I'm all black?
Then you just get an extra deep shade of brown. Anyway,
Pink on the inside, just because
See-
irony is fun.
Jeffrey peels the Jarl's remaining face bits out of the muck as proof of the kill, and tosses it
That
into a bag.
That reminds me. Hey, Dragon Goblin, You coming along with us, or are you done for the day?
I mean, I could just go take this and get the entire reward myself in town, but I thought you might want to come with me.
You know, we did come across a few bandits on the road. Yeah, bandits. And of course, you do have to have a boat to get there.
I mean, the fighting's not done yet. The guy was talking about somebody giving gifts. I figure he's deeper into the bog.
Djungervral, that was the horrible tentacle monster that we encountered when we were sailing here.
I know, and it's time we settled the score.
We're on land, you banny wit.
Fuck, didn't stop the skeletons from coming up from the bog. I figured it'd be the same thing.
Skeletons are a little easier to wash up, Djungervral. There's a reason that when you want to make one stay disposed of, you tie irons around its ankles.
Shit, I don't even know why we're arguing logic, when the logical thing would be that we are all dead and joining the Saltborn, considering how that bastard got us the first time.
So
as
is that
far
a
as
no on coming to town with me, or...?
No, I believe that it seems like as good a time as any to get a little bit of extra pay out of this matter and move ourselves on.
Fine, if there's no fucking tentacle monster, I suppose we can just fatten our purses a little bit more.
Don't worry, I'm sure there's other evil beasts who will have their wicked way with your dark ring.
You're so fixated on that. Are you masturbating?
It's just such a horrifying concept that it's like a nightmare I can't wake up from.
Right,
Well,
nightmare.
you have to keep bringing the rest of us into it.
Oh aye, misery loves company, and my name is fucking Gloom.
I should have brought beeswax.
Just keep her away from my ass. I'm afraid of what she'll do to it.
Back in my day, when I first
You're sodomy
started,
in peace.
when I first started going out on these raids, everybody was under the general agreement that, a man will get fucked or fuck whoever he chooses and he won't be judged. Of course, back in those days, we didn't bring slaves. So, those were different days. We only had slaves on the return trip,
I always
And
heard
even
that we're
then-
livestock.
Eh.
Okay, look, one peg like Cherri was a strange man.
God's rest his soul. The only one on the ship, but it was even worth a damn.
Blink. Yeah, except for that weirdo who fucked livestock. Oh, I miss him. He was the only good man.
Djungervral does a little prayer for what Cherri.
And thus we descend into the Castlevania goat fucking conversation.
I haven't
It's okay, I
watched it
brought
yet.
my
should
shovel.
really get around to that.
I brought my shovel.
Oh, God. Anyway, so Jeffrey wants you guys to head to Scorehaven to get your payout. The Druid Circle is up here. So, what's the plan?
It's hardly a long journey. We arrived in we rested before the other part of the journey, so we got there morning in the bog. So we've got a whole fucking day if we need to burn it.
Alright, so it'll take a day to get to Scorehaven.
Sure.
Alright, let's just see how that goes for you. Yeah, it's fine.
You think the druids will be in the mind to enchant 2 swords? I could do with a new set.
Maybe if you have something else to run to sacrifice, Djungervral. Try not to kidnap any kids from the village, though. I don't think you are able to not get caught.
Kidnapping kids was bitch work. Nobody wants to deal with little shitting monsters.
Would one really call it kidnapping if it's already a kid? Surely it's just napping at that point.
Semantics. Argue with that with somebody who cares.
You shrug.
He has a point.
let's turn in the gold. Let's turn in the head, the face. I guess. I wonder if they'll even take that.
So a bunch of plastered undead face. I'll show off his evil fucking sword and do him a scare if they don't believe us. Fucking, I am not above threatening people.
I bet if a group of tough-looking people came up with like the face of a zombie, then maybe they'd be believed. But if it was just Jeffrey alone, this little tiny kobold with like, hey, I killed the undead creature plaguing the bog, everybody'd be like, no, fuck off. You're 3 feet nothing. You didn't kill shit.
Bitch, I've killed things twice your height.
I didn't say that in character. I should have, but I didn't. Actually, sure, yeah, Djungervral would have totally said that in character.
Yeah, Jeffrey also responds with that. When you finish a long rest, yes, you get your hit points back. Hreider. So yeah, this Jeffrey is taking 0 shit from you.
Shit, I fought with things 6 times my height. And when I finally get back to that tentacle fucker, I'll be able to say I've killed it too.
Yeah, before or after it ass rapes you.
I fist bump him.
Depends on its mood, I guess, since both of you are so fixated on my ass. Seriously, do I just have a good ass or something?
That's pretty alright.
Funny.
Should I have become a whore? I could have gotten a lot more gold on the side.
I mean, hell, I'll pay out 10 gold. Jeffrey rattles his coin purse.
Djungervral had a finger on chins.
That's pretty great. Yeah, I mean, 10 gold is a lot of money for butt stuff with the kobolds.
I'm dead.
Hreider will fall a few paces behind and take a long look at Djungervral's ass.
Do I need to make a roll to see if he has a nice ass?
roll charisma, Djungervral. Let's see if you actually have a nice ass.
Fucking charisma, my worst.
This is the time where you you know what? All right, Hreider and Djungervral, you can both have advantage or inspiration, and yeah, Djungervral, you should spend your inspiration.
I'm spending my inspiration on this.
We all still.
Holy shit! No wonder everyone's trying to get a piece of this. Djungervral has the best fucking booty anybody has ever seen. He got the fucking black woman booty.
You have that shelf kind of ass where you can stack up your tchotchkes and collectibles.
What the
What did I walk into? It's a 20 for each ass.
Waylon Spirit. You know what, Djungervral? You could actually give up your day job and just show it off. Not let anyone do anything with it. I know a half-dozen young men and as many women to boot that would just pay you to stare at that thing.
Do I have the cheeks blessed by the gods? Is this the true reason I didn't die to that tentacle monster?
Got the booty that just won't die.
Oh my god! Djungervral's officially the best.
Oh god, I'm crying. Please help!
Now let me see that. It would seem your berserker has some irredeemable flaws. I give him a 6. Now there's a 10. Call that a 10? Based on the booty.
Oh my god.
You got a butt like a battleship. I don't need to look above the hip. Maybe got back. That's a fact. You could park a wide track Pontiac in that crack.
I'm literally holding the plot.
No
Okay, session's over, everybody.
He's got a back there.
I can't even.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Any idea what's happening, but I love it.
Hi, pets. This is Clans of the North, Savin's one.
I got that far.
So basically,
Oh
I
god,
made
no, please.
I
I
made a roll
can't.
as a joke for my Djungervral to see how nice an ass he had. I rolled double 20s.
Wow.
Despite him having charisma -1. I mean, it looks like double 19s, but green numbers don't lie.
Nope. Yeah.
Alright, I laughed so hard I pulled something. Be right back.
All right.
Oh god.
Help! I'm about to shit a kidney.
Oh my god, this is the best.
I like now that it's also, since that's become canonical, Gloom isn't weird for making so many ass jokes. It's actually, everyone's just like, no, right, fair, no, I'll give her, I'll give her an, that's a free out.
The finest man-ass in the cold north.
I like to imagine it makes the Liberty Bell noise when he clenches his cheeks.
Oh my god.
Clang! I mean, it is a Liberty Bell, let's face it, it's just got a crack down the middle of it.
This instantly became my best D&D story. No matter what, nothing will top this.
Oh man.
Oh god, I haven't laughed that hard since OD&D. This is the best group. Can we just keep going forever? Thanks.
Yeah.
I'm moving Djungervral to another game. He has to continue now.
God
His
damn
ass
it.
must live, if nothing else.
Somehow better than Zanza, even.
One day Zanza will become self-conscious enough to start building up. He'll do it doing stretches and getting a ghetto booty. But he'll have to give up some of that running because like too much cardio is going to reduce the ass fatature levels.
Fucking Zanza's got hips though.
He has admittedly got hips for motherfucking disease.
Alright, so the party arrives in... God, what the fuck is this town even called again? It's just, oh god. Scorehaven, which is a small fishing village on the southern tip of the island. It's pretty much the same sort of thing you see on the map here. The little river running past it, and some stairs leading down the cliff to the waterfront, where there's a very small dock. There's nothing but fishing boats here, much the same as you guys have been trolling around in. And Jeffrey tells you guys to sort of wait here on the edge of town. He goes in, and about 15 minutes later comes back with a short, fairly rotund human man who gives you all a wide smile and says, "Ah, you must be the adventurers we were told about. Young Jeffrey here says
Norman's son.
Why, how did you know? I didn't think my reputation preceded me."
Oh, well, it's just... I've got a thing for faces, and yours is the perfect amount of normal. Just like Normal himself.
Is that a compliment or an insult?
Oh no, Normal is the fairest trader ever who walked the seas and lands.
I mean, don't know what trading has to do with faces, but okay.
Norman.
Normanson. Alright. So yeah, Mir Normanson congratulates you on your victory and says, "You've done all the islands a great service, though that bloody beast of Blackwater has made all our lives hell the last few days. Here, take this with our thanks." And as he's handing over a big pouch of coin to Hreider, he catches sight of Gloom's sword and his eyes go wide a moment. My, what a blade that is.
Slow nod.
We'll examine it for a moment and say, may I hold it, madam?
Alright, you're a Normanson. I can trust you, to be fair. I'll, heft it up, flip it over, handle out.
Djungervral just kind of gives a look like that's stupid, but it's doesn't say anything.
Let's see. Can I find my hedonism token real quick? Because none of you were there for... Oh, yes, I can. Oh, sweet Jesus. Okay, there we go. There's...
Had anything bad?
Don't worry about it. It's the Master of Corruption.
Oh, goodness.
Master of Corpulence.
Same difference. So yes, the rotund mayor takes the blade and examines it a moment and says, I haven't seen a blade that fine since I challenged Brynhild. Now, 20 years ago. That
Shit.
wench had a sword. He will give a little shake of his head and then, looking to you, say, you ought to challenge her. A party like your own. One of you might be warrior enough to beat her. He hands the sword back to Gloom.
Sure, flip and slot it back. Perhaps when our work is done. There's plenty of journey left to do before the day is dark.
He looks up to, like, the darkening sky and says, Aye, if you say so.
She'll blink. Light never mattered to me so much. I always forget when it's getting dark. This place is so fucking bleak, and it always looks black and white.
He will just, oh, and there I go off roll 20.
Damn it,
He'll
I want-
shake his head and laugh. As you say, miss, though, if I might say so, these islands are more beautiful than you give them credit for.
when you want to make a joke about dog eyes, but you're too stupid to know that dogs see in black and white.
Anyway, yes, so he points out the existence of a well-known Amazon who makes her home on one of the islands across the way.
Alright, let's see what I know of these Amazons.
Alright.
Might as such be tales. Let's see here.
Be a history
Fucking,
check.
I
Yeah.
know so much shit. I think every time I've ever done a knowledge check, I've actually crit the shit out of it like a proper goddamn bard.
Obviously, women
Like
who are all
every
about
fucking time.
obviously women who are all about being badasses are your greatest heroes, and you've done all the research on them.
That makes sense. I don't know. There's no like race of Amazons per se, but rather he's referring to a fairly well-known legendary character in the islands, Brynhild, a swords master who has sworn herself to know the love of no man who cannot defeat her in battle. And some say she is cursed by this oath she took, for there are legends of her that stretch back well over 100 years. And yet she apparently still takes challengers on her little island arena.
Well,
Alright
shit.
then.
I don't know about love. That sounds like a worthy challenge to take.
If you might be willing to take that challenge after me.
Why are you involved? Why do you even care?
Should we first notify the druids?
Aye. Business
Alright,
known
so
first.
they're waiting for us.
Well, let's see here. Are we waiting here for the night and then moving off morning yet again? Or are we going to do some traveling first while we still have what remains left?
How much light is there left? Like a half an hour?
Yeah, you've done all the traveling you can today, pretty much. Unless you want to start like risking fatigue.
No.
Nah, no point.
Alright. Let's
I felt-
go.
Alright, because you guys got the hookup with Jeffrey, you guys get a nice warm barn to sleep in, if you don't mind the
Cool.
occasional goat. They
I
have,
hear that Djungervral say okay with that.
they have
In some
tiny
countries,
little
they-
mountain goats that are very short and squat, and they
In some
bleat.
countries, those are called prostitutes.
We're in the cold north, not the cold west.
Jeffrey just keeps a lot of distance between you and him that night. When you wake up, Scourge has, of course, eaten a goat. Because, of course. Djungervral mark off a gold piece when you have to pay for the goat.
Fine. Better have been a fucking worthwhile goat if you're making me pay a whole gold for it.
Scourge belches up a small bone and nods.
We'll pay the gold.
I thought for a moment he insinuated that Scourge fucked the goat. Like, come on.
No, he was purely talking about eating the goat.
Okay.
Oh, Lord. And, yeah, if you guys want any adventuring supplies, this town has the full stock thanks to their local traders.
I still have over 10 rations left, I'm good. In fact, I need to knock one off.
I have plenty of rations as well.
Hang on.
Do with some rations,
Actually, I will buy more.
Down to 6.
Nah, I have a ton of rations. I guess I'll just wait till we get back over there and then buy stuff at the stockhouse. It's fine.
Okay. So, unless the party has anything they want to do while they're in town, let's see. I guess Jeffrey will say his goodbyes to you there.
See ya, little goblin dragon.
Hey,
Kobold, you
Jeffrey.
fucking ignorant hack.
The fuck's a kobold? I think
The thing
my
that
boss-
fucked your mother.
I think my boss ate a kobold once. Fished him out right out the sea. That's what you're talking about, right?
No, they're
Jeffrey just kicks you in the shin. Thump.
You know what? Over the night, if there's some Jeffrey in this barn, might be the Gloom will take him down for a treat.
Oh, really? Roll charisma, I suppose.
Come to my chambers.
Okay, so you take Jeffrey into a nearby pile of hay that night, and yeah, he had a little bit of a spring in his step right up until he got into an argument with Djungervral, at which point he then kicked him in the shin.
That's the case for most people.
Djungervral arches an eyebrow and I was like, what was that supposed to accomplish?
Made me feel better. Go fuck yourself, because no one else will.
My ass begs to differ.
Yeah, we ain't charging money for it. Got to. He gives you a little eyebrow wiggle, then like starts walking away and just gives Gloom's butt a slap on the way out.
That reminds me. Hey, Tiefling, why are you so interested in fighting the Amazons? There we go.
It's a personal story, and I'm not too fond of the telling.
Got a grudge against them or something?
No.
If that's the case, then I don't see why I should wait to have to challenge the Amazon.
Think of a reward, Djungervral, and think of why a lass might not want to talk about a tale behind wanting that reward.
Shit, but I want the glory for defeating her.
Alright, yeah, great.
It's not like she wants it.
You fucking reader. Never mind, Van.
I would just still, is she meant to be in this town at the morning?
Who?
The lady, Amazon.
Amazon? Yeah, she's meant to be on that island over there.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
She's got her own little island. She wasn't in town.
Alright, if we go across it, then that would be great. I mean, I won't call us away for it. I will assume that we'll go kill that bear, which will be fine, and I'll make a pit stop on my way back. And if we end up stopping by, you know, as you do.
What? Basically, it's just like, what, Hreider? I'm just saying she can't use the glory. She doesn't really much care for it if she's trying to stab me in the middle of the back during the night. I could use the reputation.
Consider it might not be the glory she wants, boy.
Well, if it ain't glory and it ain't a grudge, then why the fuck she want to fight her?
You know what? She'll
What?
turn at this. She will finally turn around, hold up like 2 V's, and then mash them together a few times pointedly before breaking her hands apart and doing like the "there you fucking go" sign with her hands.
Shit! I didn't know you were so desperate you'd risk your life in a duel just to get a lay.
Desperate. She'll like glance around. Yeah, it's been a while.
Hreider will just facepalm.
I guess I'll make an exception for you since you're not a man. Whatever the case, fine, you can fuck her before I fight her.
That's not how it. Fucking hell.
I'm strictly speaking by the legends you said. She only cares about men. You might be fine without a fight, Gloom.
Possible. Not what I'm. I would rather as much earn it myself.
That's, well, you're a worshipper of a war god. Doubt that's not really a surprise.
Gloom would just
I
say,
could go without the fighting.
Whatever. Legends to be gleaned at another day.
Yeah. Alright then. Let us continue on our merry fucking way.
Going to the druids. La 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 la.
Go into
I wonder
the
what
druid.
Orcchild tastes like. Do you think they're gamey?
Showy last time I checked.
Ah,
Someone got to
You
eat orc.
overcooked
Laddie da eating fancy.
Djungervral, you overdid that one.
Ah,
Or your owner did. You gotta cook them less time than you think. They're kids. They don't have all of the fat you think needs to melt.
fuck it. I'm a warrior, not a cook. I just kill them. It's not my job to make sure they're done right.
Look, everyone can appreciate someone who knows how to cook as well as kill.
Could we
Cooking's
change
a
the
valuable
subject,
skill
please?
to wield out. Sure.
Please.
Would you like a fistful of berries?
Yes, actually.
She will actually hold out a fistful of berries. She's not
Thank you.
massively good at survival, but she can get like half rations just traveling normal speed. She would have to slow everyone down to get food while everyone moved, but like, fucking, there you go. Nice distraction.
I will actually roll survival to check if they are edible.
Oh, no, Gloom is actually legitimately good at that kind I mean, she's a bard. They're always legitimately good at
See-
everything.
I have a +5 with permanent advantage.
Nice. It is pretty good. They are wintry berries. They are totally edible, although more commonly used in the production of alcohols.
Oh. Good choice, Gloom. Oh. Hey. Shame to eat them so soon. Not let them soak in a bottle for a while.
We lack equipment for our stilling. We'd have to be stuck on spot for a couple of months. It's not exactly a traveller's food. It's only good while it's young until you actually then brew it up later. That said, they are a lovely accoutrement to mead. Accoutrement, sorry, Tiefling word for an addition.
Aye.
There's a tiefling slave learned how to talk fancy.
That's just... It's just my language, thank you.
Fuck's wrong with your language? Did they all agree to do that at the start?
See, how I'd want to do them on a rush. Sure, it would take about a week to be properly done, but fiery spirit and cram the berries through a neck of a bottle.
Just use
Gives
them
them
for
the
drinking
flavor and
filter.
the strength.
I suppose berries make for a drinking filter.
Don't see why you're making such a fuss about it. A good mug of ales and maybe even some mead is all you really need.
Well, this would be in addition to mead. I mean, it's not just... alcohol doesn't come from nowhere. You generally have to make it out of things.
Shit. That's how good it is. You could have told me it would come from the gods and I would have believed you.
Some does. I'd like to try it one day.
So about this time in the long, drawn-out conversation, the party is probably arriving pretty close to the Druid Circle again. Is there anything you'd like to do before you roll up on them?
I don't
Nope.
think I need to do so. I mean, I'll do a perception check just for safety's sake.
I'm gonna stow away my weapons already.
Okay.
Oh yeah, yeah. I'll probably have to bag my stuff up. Ugh. All right. So I probably don't see anything coming if there is, but yeah, I will likewise bag and bond my gear. As opposed to giving up this time, I will just do that fucking peace bonding.
All right.
How many axes can Scourge carry?
Scourge can carry 2 axes.
I'll give him 2 axes, and I'll say, anything goes south, make sure you give me my axes so I can fight.
What?
Here you go, little guy. And I'll hand over 2 of the better axes to him. Keep good care of them.
Alright, so you want Scourge to, like, stay outside the compound?
I'll try to make him sneak around the compound.
Alright, have him roll stealth.
Aw.
No, he just... God, I think he just gets killed by a druid.
No!
Like, they just see a goblin sneaking around with a couple of axes, and they're like, ah, well, pew!
Yeah.
Run away
Bye,
with
Vermin.
So, hold on, I'll do it legit. Let's just see how this turns out for him. Where's the acolyte? Let's... Acolyte. It's the Druid Apprentice. Boop. Do they hit?
Nope. He's out.
Alright, yeah, they come out and try to bonk Scourge, and he manages to get back and then, like, duck and weave and hide. One more attack coming out. Have Scourge make a dexterity save. Versus 6 radiant damage. Yeah, dude. He even avoids the sacred flame that comes after it. Just,
Run, Scourge, run!
Alright.
Show them the meaning of speed! Fly, you fool!
Yeah, Scourge does the thing and runs away. And we'll meet you guys outside the grove later. In the meantime, just put him on the GM layer there. The rest of you enter the compound from a different direction and are once again greeted by the bear totem druid, who will nod as you approach and say, "You're later than I'd thought. Have you had success?"
Our tainted Jarl was sent to the gods for once and good.
Smashed his head in with a silver great hammer.
Good. I'd sensed a balance returning to this place. If that's done,
one
then...
master, one apprentice.
Then it is time we began the ritual. Come.
Now hold on, just before we start this ritual. I have a little request to make.
Oh.
The way I figure it, you're about to just make the one magic weapon, right?
No.
No?
No. Creating a magic weapon takes time, child. Months. What we do here will provide you with a special oil on your blades that will make a magic for a time. Only for a time, you understand. But time enough to defeat the beast you seek.
Djungervral kind of looks back at Hreider and gives him a questioning look. Like, was this a part of the deal?
You misled us a little, Thorard. But if this is what you can do, then it is what you can. We'll
Priest.
hold no grudge, so long as there's enough for all of us.
Oh, aye, and more. Priest, if you'd like a magic weapon, we can provide them. but it'll take time. Longer than your friends in the north have.
Fuck
If you
it.
care to wait, you can wait. If not,
Fuck it.
then we will ritual.
Fuck it. Magic oil don't have the same ring to it in a song as Magic Blade, but I suppose we work with what we get.
The blade will be magic for a time. Long enough for the bards to get confused.
I
And
suppose that's true.
you know what, Djungervral? The bard is right here. They won't want to diminish their own part in this.
I can spin a few words. They don't have to know the whole truth.
That's the important part when I kill it.
Right.
Well, Djungervral is placated.
Alright. So, assuming everyone wants to put their weapons down before they enter, you're allowed into the Druid's Glade once again.
Mine is on person, but peace bonded and bagged. Do they still want me to leave it behind? Or...
Yes.
Damn it all. Alright, fine. Fuck it. I do.
Djungervral leaves his weapons behind, thinking smugly in his head that that little Scourge has got his back.
His sneaker squire.
Meanwhile, Scourge is stealing Loom's sword. Alright, so yeah, there is a line of apprentices surrounding the path up to an altar. There is a tiny orc child playing in the ground nearby, more or less oblivious to what's about to happen.
Poor thing. It's honestly kind of cute.
So, yeah, to spare everyone the gory details, I'm going to intervene on behalf of this little child before the druids take her up onto the altar and slit her throat.
Nah, I eat a nice apple.
Hreider does have something to say to everyone. A storm comes and the storm goes. It leads everyone on their path. This child's path leads it here. I trust all of you to let the storm lead it to its fate.
Don't know what any of your words mean, but since this is a heavy scene, I suppose I'll keep my mouth shut and just accept it.
It basically means don't do something stupid and unnecessarily empathic, Djungervral.
Shit,
Slow
is that
head
all?
scratch.
Shit, is that all? I left my life by those words.
So yeah, what's Zan's reaction? The seemingly nice member of the group here.
Well, we all know that she is really just nice because she has to be nice.
That's
it's
not
all
being
it's all a
nice.
scam. It's all a scam.
Yeah. And, you know, sometimes stuff takes sacrifices.
Sometimes you just gotta sacrifice to your pagan god.
Yeah, alright, that's exactly what they do. There's
I'm
a
follower of
momentary
them,
yip
so
of
I
pain.
know what the fuck is going on, so...
Yeah, there's that momentary yip of pain, and then it's done. And about 10 minutes later, after much chanting and mixing of blood and strange fluids, Therard comes back to you and hands Hreider a potion case. His hands are covered in drying dark red. And he will give you a nod, and I will make the item available in your handouts. Boop. The lack of reaction is kind of sad. Alright, there we go.
Evil party?
No, I mean to the item.
Oh. Oh.
Pretty handy.
For some reason, I felt an affinity with this. Must be magic for sure.
Salt calls to all.
Salt knows its own.
Assault. Yeah, recognizes its own.
'Tis a storm water. Waylon brought you back. This blessing must still be in your blood, Djungervral.
Suppose that's the case. Djungervral just shrugs. Little does he know, it's just that he is salt within.
Oh, Lord.
Well,
Alright.
We got our magic salt. Now let's go kill ourselves a beast.
Aye. Unless... let us make our way to our boat, at least. Thorart,
The druid looks up at you.
may the gods watch over you.
And may the spirits of nature guide your hands to victory. Slay the abomination.
Make sure you druids remember old Djungervral. You'll be hearing my name in the song soon enough.
More
Oh
like
my
Alright, so the party starts to leave, and who's the last out of the gate here?
Possibly Gloom.
Okay,
I
yeah,
think
that works out really well, actually.
I was gonna say maybe Hreider, since he was the one who stayed behind to give the blessing.
It was literally one sentence.
I mean, I'm just saying. I don't really. Doesn't really matter.
Alright, so as the party is making their way out, Gloom, you feel a delicate, almost ethereal hand brush along your shoulder. Just long enough to make you stop and turn, and there you see the Dryad, the figure of full and voluminous nature, standing before you in all her stark, naked beauty. She gives you a slight smile and a bow of her head and says, "You carry the blood of darkness within you. Look to the beast before you slay it. You may find a kindred spirit. 'Tis not as much a monster as you might think."
I don't know about that. I find I'm kindred with most monsters around here. I'll assume you mean otherwise, as opposed to some kind of racial epithet.
Djungervral sneezes.
No, I mean your race, child.
Fair enough. I shall see to it. Wait. Oh no, is the Beowulf a behemoth?
I don't know, is it?
Oh, we're in for a fight.
The Dryad will turn and begin to meld back into the trees, and the last thing you hear her say is, "Look to the Jarl and his withered seed to find the curse and the cause." Then, poof, she's gone.
Ah, shit. Behemoths are so scary strong.
Hey, Hreider, how much salt they give you?
There were 5 heroes there, so you have 5 doses. Or actually 6 doses, since they know, they could see that, what's his name, Djungervral is a dual wielder.
Only 6.
7 doses.
6 ropes worth.
Only the 6. Shame. I was thinking that maybe if we gave some to the men, we could lead them into battle. You know, give the tale something bigger. Always more exciting when there's an army involved.
There are few enough men in that town still living.
Shit, you think the ones we're still left living will want a little revenge? But I suppose it's a moot point. Only enough for the ones that really matter.
The men of Barrhold may want revenge, but vengeance would have them dead. The storm blew us to their shores. It is our duty to slay the beast.
Right. The gods are sending us on a mystical, magical duty to slay the monster.
Aye.
Basically.
Although I'd prefer you put it in slightly more respectful tones, Djungervral.
Listen, all I'm saying is that if the gods want respect from me, they wouldn't have had me born a slave. Now, I'll do the duty because I'm starting to believe even that you were right. But hey, that's all they're gonna get from me.
Humans aren't born slaves.
Yeah.
So you're
We've
gonna
tried to explain this to him many a fucking time. So many times.
I mean, if you're like the son of a criminal, could you be
No.
worse?
No.
Oh my god, actual fair Dark Ages. What is
Yes,
this?
like literally humans aren't a slave race. You can't be born one if you're a human. I mean, you could be born one if you're any of the slave races, but you aren't.
I mean, I don't...
Which
I mean,
is
okay,
why
so-
Cherri shot you instead of Gloom, because human slaves have less rights than tieflings.
I thought he was...
You are, I feel like I've said this so many times. You are straight up ultra scum in the eyes of everybody.
Yeah,
To
but I thought-
become a human slave, you have to have done something so horrendous that they didn't give you the decency of the axe or the noose. They wanted you to suffer for the rest of your life.
I will have to ask, why wouldn't there be in a world or a place where they just like, hey, you're human and we need slave labor, so we're just gonna make you a slave? We're gonna
Because
say
slave races already exist. They don't need that. That's not in this world because they have literally tieflings come out of the ground here. They get slaves out of the ground.
Okay, fair enough, fine. Didn't axe that comment.
They grow like farmhands to be used as
Your
farmhands.
world is fucking weird. That tiefling literally grow off the floor.
But it's-
That is an abbreviation. They're born from a scar in the earth, where the only volcano of the north exists and nice ashen farmlands exist.
Alright, so
Yeah.
as the party is making their way back to the boat, they come across a bit of an issue. Namely, there are several wagons overturned on the narrow path between the druid's sanctum and the beach. Several humans are yelling and shouting at one another, seemingly in a panic, trying to gather what discarded goods they can from the wagons, as a single woman with a spear shouts directions, seeming to try and cow or corral them into action.
No concern of ours. Guess we just move along.
Oh, hard to say that, Djungervral. This may be an ambush, and I didn't think you or I could sneak by it. I say, mute and Djungerson, you two sneak into the woods. The rest of us head on and meet this up front.
Fuck, if it's an ambush, I say we just kill him and be done with it. But you're the boss. I'll stay.
Alright. So, who goes forward as the party ineffectually attempts to hide?
I almost want to send fucking Scourge forward just so he can get a 20 and then be able to not tell me anything.
Yeah. Djungerson is totally scared.
Yeah.
I am in scale. I am not stealthy.
Hail!
There's
What trouble comes upon you on the road?
everyone gathered here looks up startled, and the woman with the spear aims it at you defensively and says, "Hail, friends! If you're any friend, I suggest you move along and quickly stay away from the coasts.
What? The bailiff attacking again?
I don't know what a
wager that
bailiff is, but no. 'Tis a great beast in the water. Tentacles and creatures in human guise everywhere.
Well,
Alright, then.
fucking
The
devil.
beast of the Blackwater.
And then we never saw Djungervral again as he charged into the ocean.
Fight the water.
I'll
Flash,
fight the
Blitz,
fucking
Flash.
oceans myself.
Well, speak of the fucking devil. Hey, Hreider, you think it's time for a little rematch?
My oath,
We
don't
must
extend
lay,
to keep you from killing yourselves.
We must slay the Beowickt first.
Well, fuck. It's by the coast, right? Can we even get back to town without fighting it?
If it is in our path, then we've no choice. How recently did it attack you?
Just a few hours ago, we were unloading our goods and it attacked our ship. Most of the crew went down with it. We're the only survivors.
Sounds par for the course.
It came upon our vessel a week ago or more. But we were washed ashore on one of the northern isles. We found the waters in between untroubled.
Yeah, I was gonna say I sense full of shit or not. I fail.
The guard will just nod her heads hurriedly and say, "Aye, the creature's been moving around, we've heard. Stalking the waters. I don't know why or what it wants, other than flesh and blood. And it's taken plenty of that."
Probably wants to finish the shitty job it started.
Aye. Speaking of which, if you have any kindness in you, please, clear the road. We've almost got the swagon working again.
Do you need any help getting it fixed up? We can
Hreider,
spare a half hour.
you fucking kidding me? We're not fucking, what's the word for it? Woodworkers? Carvers? Crafters? The point is, we don't do this kind of work. There's a fight near the sea for us. That's where we should be.
With our fight dictated by the gods, Djungervral.
And the gods say
While
fight
we
the-
will come to that beast in time, we have a duty dictated first.
Don't you think the gods would have said fight the black tentacle monster, not work on the poor peasants' caravans?
Aye, the gods would sooner have us fight, but... Hreider will look up at the sky. And I'm assuming that, you know, given that we came across these guys about halfway through our trip, like, the sun is starting on its way down.
So you would have had to spend a night at or around the Druid Circle, so this is like early morning.
Oh.
Also, everyone mark off a ration, etc., etc.
Yeah.
Okay, I thought this was later into our journey.
No, it takes a day to move between any of those three locations on this island.
Okay. Can I roll, say, navigator's tools with wisdom to determine, like, how long would I expect it to take us to go from here to where we left our boat?
I don't think you even need to roll that. It'll take you like half an hour.
But look at the sun, Djungervral. Sparing a little time to help those in need. We'll still have light enough for a fight.
Ah, this fucking shit again. I told you I ain't no hero.
Please, friends, if you're not here to render aid, then stand aside.
You shut the fuck up. I don't take orders from you. I take orders from Hreider. Look, I'll say it again. We got your god-ordained creature fight right over to the shore. We can rather go over there and help them by killing that creature, or we can help them by fucking around with our carts and then killing the creature. Frankly, I'd rather cut out the bitch work.
Let's just. This is taking too long. I'm just gonna start helping. No one's deciding on anything.
Yep. Gloom will. She's jacked. She will just lift a fucking cart and flip it over.
Alright.
It'll be fucking quick and out of the way.
Would everyone roll strength checks?
Sure, and you know what? I will spend inspiration on this.
Make a group strength check here.
I need to spend my inspiration.
Strength check, DCL.
Oh, that was dexterity. Say what?
Yeah,
That
it's
was
entirely
that's
the wrong
completely
thing.
different.
It's because that's actually because both those numbers are +3, and I normally do not use strength, so I must have fucked up.
You try and roll away from the cart.
Womp.
You fail.
The cart strikes you across the head and knocks you out.
Well,
you too,
4 out of 5 is more than enough to succeed. It takes you like 10 minutes to right the cart and get the poor merchants on their way. Unfortunately, the other cart is beyond salvaging. It's one of its wheels is completely snapped off and rolled away, and the other is bent at an angle. So the merchants, as thanks for helping them get their cart together, will offer to let you take whatever you want from whatever you want that they can't get onto the cart they managed to salvage.
Sure, how much does that come to?
It's probably like 100 GP and mostly iron, but a bit of miscellaneous foodstuffs as well.
Djungervral takes some food.
Yeah, you can all get like 10 rations a pop. Or
At least
10
there's
rations
fucking
between you, rather.
At least there's
So,
breakfast involved.
2 a pop.
Yeah,
Okay.
2 a pop. I can math good, I swear.
I'm back up to 13 rations. Something
There.
I
Back
bought.
up to 22.
There,
Wow, you bought way more than me even.
we did our good deed for the day. Now, well, let's go get on with the normal business.
Berries, man. So many.
So yeah, the merchants hurry off as quick as they can, and you make it back to your boat, safe and sound. And
Where's the fucking beast?
in the distance, probably a couple miles down the coast, yeah, you can see a massive shape on the horizon crushing a very large trader's ship between its meaty tentacles.
Motherfucker is trying to run from us. Come on, let's go fight it.
No.
Nope.
We've a duty, Djungervral. Soon as that is done, you and I and anyone else that wishes to come with us will give that beast its due.
Wait. I thought I was supposed to be the dumb one in this group, right?
You are. That's a fact.
Then why are we leaving the tentacle monster that goes across the sea and is obviously sinking ships alone? Wouldn't it be better to fight it on land rather than to wait out in a small dinghy and be out in the middle of the ocean?
It's
with no way
not
to
on
fight?
land.
It's not. It's on the shore. And not only that, it's currently quite distracted, and we're in a little push boat, and it doesn't tend to notice those. So right now is actually the best time for us to be getting going, because once it's done fucking around, doing whatever it's doing, it might decide it wants to go for small fish in the middle of the ocean. So how about we actually hurry the fuck up?
How can you say you don't know it won't come from us?
It's eating right now.
It's literally right now busy, so the less time spent fucking around, the better.
Fine, we'll fucking run with our legs between, well, our tails between our legs.
It's not run, you fucking idiot.
It's running because we ain't taking the challenge. But if we get attacked in the middle of the sea, don't say I didn't say so.
You can go
Alright.
great beak hunting whenever you wish.
Hey.
This is not the time, Djungervral.
Fine, I'm getting in the fucking boat.
Fuck.
We don't even have harpoons.
Hey, you should convert all of that frustration, sexual or otherwise. I don't really know how it is with you these days, actually.
I swear, every time it's all about the sex.
Hey, at least
I-
I've managed to get my clit wet.
Have you met Gloom?
Yes. I don't think you know Tieflings particularly well. Regardless, I'm kind of glad that you don't. How about you convert all of that pent-up frustration into just rowing really fucking hard?
Fuck you. You don't tell me what to do. Djungervral.
I said how about? It's like a question.
It doesn't matter because Djungervral rolls as hard as he fucking can.
Oh,
The boat
You
goes.
don't tell me what to do, Mom! Fuck you!
just get out all that frustration into the oars. Urgh.
Really work the hafts. The
We go in
hafts of these
circles.
oars,
We go in
this broad
circles for
wood.
like an hour because he's rolling too much on his side.
Yeah, yeah. He always was a
Spends all of his rages for the day just. Urgh.
God.
All right.
Just some reckless rowing.
So by the day's end, the party is near to shore, back on Barrhold Island,
Sunrise.
the main place. Do you want to disembark here and go on foot, or do you want to row around the shore?
Merz did say, hey, hang on.
Yeah. I want to roll my proficiency with water vehicles to get us an extra square. Hex even.
That is more than fine. Go for it.
And
Boop.
I would say let's not let's not disembark like right by the wolves.
All right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like another day's travel.
Yeah, sounds like a good idea.
All right.
I think we should just sail all the way in. It's
Yep.
gonna be faster than walking.
It is so much faster, and also I mean, we're fucking Vikings. It has got to be like just everyday shit for us to take a nap on a small boat.
It's true. All right. So, if you are content, yeah. Then after a total travel of 3 days, around a little after midday, you arrive at the Barrhold docks. But as you're dragging your ship up onto the shallows, you notice that there's no one around to greet you, and worse, there seem to be some children running around here. Very small, cherubic little things. Infants, maybe, no more than a year or two old a pop.
What do you think the children are doing out so far away from home?
Not good. Are any of you good with little ones?
I mean, we
I
already
can try.
discussed that I suck at cooking them.
Let's go with. I think Zan is probably our best bet at pretending to be nice.
Can you ask them where their parents are, gal?
Oh, being nice to them. I thought you meant cooking them.
Not these ones. They're not orcs. Gross.
Ugh.
Figures
Let's
that
not
is-
start up that conversation again.
I figured,
At least one other person who has some sense.
I figured the princess would.
Look, it's brunch on feet.
I
So-
will go up to one of the little kids, lower myself down so I'm at eye level, and say, "Hey, little friend,
All right.
what are you doing all the way out here?"
So as you lower yourself down onto the kid's level, you become immediately aware of a quite foul stink coming off this kid. At first you think, oh god, it's soiled its diapers. No. But then you realize, no, that's the smell of rot. And as it turns around and looks up at you, you can see that it has no real face per se. Just imagine a human's face melted by fire from within. The flesh is dripping down and rolling doughy mounds from around a burning core that's replaced its brain.
Well, I don't know about the rest of you, but I think being that ugly grants us the right to kill him.
And
Taffy.
yeah, it's just gonna leap at Zan and try and nom on her.
Yeah, no.
It will definitely have advantage, however, for, surprise attack.
This
Then
is some
yes.
Doctor Who villain shit.
Yeah. So,
Holy
gonna need a Constitution saving throw
Yep.
against many damages.
Constitution. Damn it.
Yeah, so you get hit, and then you just feel this horrible little baby creature siphoning the life out of you as it nibbles on your flesh, tearing chunks out. It hurts, and you feel weak afterwards. Your whole body trembles, and it seems happy.
What the fuck kind of creature is this?
Alright,
Dead one.
Consults the Book of Law yet again.
It's a dead one after
Yeah.
you give me about 5
Gloom,
seconds.
this is what's called a myling. It is the embodied spirit of a small child, either an unborn child or one who's just been born, who is thrown out to the wolves. This is what becomes of them, with all their hatred and rage bubbling up to the surface. There's nothing they hate more than women, especially pregnant women, who they stalk with almost bloodthirsty determination.
Good thing you didn't get knocked up by Jeffrey.
Or did you? We should roll for that. Gloom,
Hey, I
roll a
did say that you
d20.
should have.
Alright. D-Hundy?
D20.
D20?
We'll just make it easy.
Did Jeffrey come inside?
Yeah.
Oh,
That answers that.
It's the Dark Ages. Nobody pulled it.
Nah, you're fine.
Nobody pulls out Silver Viking.
Yeah.
He
Alright.
fucking blasted away now.
Alas, he has not left his mark upon you.
we have
So-
a return trip. I'll have another chance, I'm sure.
So, Cherri, once you realize something's wrong, you're the first one to act.
Oh, hey. I am not used to rolling good initiative ever. I am both confused and frightened. Yeah, I'm gonna shoot at that one.
Okay.
Shoot with the
No,
nightmares.
God. Okay, I'm gonna just start keeping a thing of this. Hang on.
Alright, the good news is that because you specifically said, you spent some time working with your bowstrings, it doesn't snap. However, when you pull your arrow out and you loose it, you feel something give way on your back, and your quiver just spills out onto the ground.
Oh,
You can spend an action reclaiming your ammunition, or you can move into melee.
Do we need to have your roll 20 checked? Because this happens at a consistent
It's
basis.
a lot of net ones.
Stray just has bad luck with dice.
I
That's
was
how
just
things
about to
are.
say, have you
DCL hasn't
met
been in
me?
many. DCL has
No,
not been in many Stray games. Stray is renowned as the worst roller of all of us.
Oh my god. I'm sorry, Stray.
Yeah, the only time he rolls well is on like assistant NPCs. In which case they will either do an incredible job or just continue to not die against the odds for extended periods of time.
Yep. Oh yeah, I do D100s great. Oh yeah, they're so great.
No,
Definitely
when
gonna
it's
blow up
when
an
it's the
entire
only
fleet.
when it's the only war system, he rolls high numbers, which are bad.
Yeah. I definitely haven't
It's just bad all
destroyed.
the time.
I definitely haven't destroyed an entire fleet of baddies before on like 4 D100 rolls, which was a 96, a 97, and 2 100s respectively.
Damn.
Yeah, the enemy did not even. We thought we were going to be chased by enemies. They never turned up, and we never knew why. Because the psychos on board just went fucking batshit mental and killed everyone by mistake.
Anyway.
We got a brief glimpse behind the veil of poor strays rolling.
Okay. Anyways, so man, my usual tactic of run and hide isn't working very well. So you know what? I'm just going to
Jump in that bush.
Yeah, I kind of think that if I were to run down there and jump in that bush and then roll a stealth check, they'd still be able to see me, or I'd have disadvantage. It's a tiny, tiny bush.
Fair enough.
So yeah, I'm probably going to try to disengage. How high up is the pier?
Like 5 feet up off the water.
I can totally duck under that.
Yeah, you can hide under the pier. That's fine. Totally fine.
See, only roll stealth good in combat, not out.
Alright, Zan.
I will first cast Zephyr Strike on myself so I can GTFO.
Alright.
Sounds like a good move right there.
I'm not fucking dealing with any of that shit.
A billion nopes.
Alright.
Fuck off. Fuck off.
Alright. Let's see. Is this resistant to anything? Oh, it is. Cool. Alright. So, yeah. You bury a couple of arrows into the little horrid baby thing. But, yeah, your arrows just go through it, and black blood seeps out, but it doesn't seem to be terribly concerned, all things considered.
Would that religion have told me that, like, normal weapons and shit have no effect?
No. You figure they probably have resistance.
Okay.
Angry Black Man.
Well, you little shits are salty because you couldn't survive a few little wolves in the wild. So Djungervral will step forward, draw both his swords, and kind of beckon to each of them. It's just like, come on, don't have all day. I've got bigger things to kill. And he will take... he'll walk right here, and he'll take the dodge action.
Okay. Oh, and you have Scourge.
And Scourge will probably hide him, but
Alright.
those creepy little children things. Even he knows children are the worst.
Alright, make a stealth check. And then Gloom. Wizard.
Yes, sorry. I'm going to... I guess I'm going to move up to this injured fucker over here and then stab it with New Sword Friend.
Alright, and you can go right through its resistance if you hit.
If I hit it, and I'm going to spend a Bardic Inspiration.
Alright.
For God's sake!
I was half expecting that to happen as soon
Yeah,
as
it's still just a straight miss. The little baby creature ducks under your magic sword and continues to try and harass you, which it will now do. Boop.
It doesn't hit.
Alright. And then, yeah, Djungervral gets swarmed by these things. 1, 2, 3. I think we have one hit there.
Nope. Oh, well, one hit.
The 21, yeah.
Minimum damage.
God damn it.
And one of them nat ones.
Yeah, and one of them nat ones and just like face plants into the ground, so we'll say it's prone.
I don't really feel
And
bad.
yeah, the last one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Will come up and attack Hreider. Because everyone likes life draining the cleric. But it misses. And Hreider.
Whalum Spirit. Oh, get off of me, you little faceless kid. What the fuck? Oh. Djungervral Maybe duck a second.
Huh?
Think
I'm
fast.
gonna-
I never think fast. You can't tell me what to do.
Boom.
Just do it.
What time of day is it?
It's probably
It's high
pretty late
noon.
at night at this point. Or no, it's a little past noon. That's right. It was only a half day of travel.
Noon. You know what? Yeah, I'm gonna channel divinity and shatter. Centered at the point I marked.
Okay.
So, wow, that was a waste of a channel divinity. It was pretty much max anyway.
Jesus fuck. I hope I roll good.
I assume it's not actually a wisdom save. It's Constitution, right?
Yes, Constitution. God damn it, spell.
Wow.
Click
I'll
the
roll
little
like
cog
an
wheel
ass.
if you're using
Nice.
the attack button. You can change the save type on it.
Out of all those rolls, only one would have succeeded if you had advantage. Jesus.
Nope. I'm getting whacked with that.
Oh, shit.
So
Oh,
that would have
darn.
destroyed all of them. Alas, they have resistance to thunder damage.
Oh, then I'm not fine.
Yeah.
Oh, shit, I'm sorry.
Rip and pissed. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Is he actually down?
I'm not down. I'm still up. I'm just at 5 HP.
Rip and pepperoni DCL. Murdered by horrible baby monsters.
I'm still alive.
Also, did you make your Constitution save versus the life drain?
Yeah. I made that.
Okay, yes, you passed. Cool. Alright.
So his maximum hit points weren't reduced by it, and that would have dropped him instead.
No, it would not, because he had already taken the damage. Cherri.
Alright. I'm just going to spend an action gathering up all my arrows then, since they're like literally right there.
Yeah, that's fine.
Alright. I was gonna say, do I have any weapons to do anything other than piercing? No, I don't.
Actually, I will say this. Since you're right there and you have cunning action up, you can use that to gather your arrows. That lets you take the use an item action.
Oh, okay.
That's just like picking up your quiver.
Can I actually move and then shoot afterwards? I can't remember.
Yes, you can.
You can move, shoot, move, as long as you haven't used all your movement up.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, well...
Fucking elves. Getting their rules in everyone's game now.
Alright, I'm just going to skirt the water's edge this way, and then try to... you know what? Djungervral looks like he's having a bad time. I don't particularly like him, but it also would be very unfortunate if they were to kill him and then go after me. Alright, I'm going to go and to make something to drink now.
Now your short bow's bowstring snaps.
Oh my fucking...
I can only imagine, just like, at least it wasn't the shorts, at least it wasn't the string. I can still pick some of these
Thump.
up, I can take a shot and clang, wing, wing, wing.
Oh my god. Oh my god. What?
The rolls!
No, that's
The
bullshit.
rolls.
Fuck, you
That's
motherfuckers
bullshit.
thought we were just joking.
Y'all need to
Something
use
is
your
just-
inspiration on Stray every goddamn... Right.
Something is wrong with
Zan.
Stray's roll-20. That's bullshit.
This has been this way for over a year.
That's
Not-
bullshit. There's
Like I
something
said
wrong with-
earlier in the chat, there is no power in hell below or heaven above that can remove this curse from my dice.
Just
Reverse
get
the
Savin to
curse.
roll for you every time.
No.
I'm going to cast Hunter's Mark on this guy,
Okay.
and then
Can I
shoot with my longbow.
Can I have
Oh,
continued my movement?
Critical
at least?
hit. It explodes. You punch an arrow through its little fiery head, and the entire baby just ruptures, spraying rotten gore all over Gloom. You are
Savin,
covered in fetus.
Can I have continued my movement at least?
Oh yes, you can move wherever you'd like to.
You move to put your face in the enemy's mouth. Begging for sweet, sweet release.
Okay, so bonus action, second wind.
Alright, yeah, that's a good plan.
10 hit points back. At least I will not just die. And then let's continue to
Probably.
dodge action. Now, Djungervral was going to try to say something biting to the little smilings, but now all he's saying is mop,
Mop.
mop, mop,
Mop.
and yeah, that'll be his turn.
I assume you're taking the dodge action?
Yeah, I said I
Use
took
the
the dodge.
Alright, I'm deaf. Don't mind me. Gloom.
Well,
You are covered in fetus.
Ugh. Will you try dying, please? I quit too. I go join.
Jesus.
No, I don't. Do I have bonus actions that aren't horse shit?
This
don't.
This is why I've been taking the dodge action more than attacking, because I'm worried about stuff like this.
Oh, Jesus Christ, you guys.
I can't roll dice. I can't do it. It's because I'm doing all these D8s. Me and D8s just aren't friendos.
You can use your sword two-handed.
I could, but then I would actually have 15 AC and get hit by all their fucking attacks.
Well, let's see. Yeah, the one who was prone and it didn't matter against will stand up and then attack Gloom. So...
It's that advantage. Well,
Fuck you!
The double crit!
Okay, what the fuck? The roll 20 has to be broken today. We've gotten so many nat 1s and 2 double 20s. There's something wrong.
Oh no! God, I feel like... Yeah, alright. Well, alright, that one does not hit you, and the other one will attack Djungervral.
Oh, I rolled
And,
like ass hellishly rebuking him.
Oh, you hellish rebuked him? Let's see. Yeah, well, we'll make a dex save. Boop. And fail.
21 damage.
Well, you mean 10 damage, but...
Oh, for God's sake.
Magic
Resistance to fire
Pixel!
as well, huh?
Yep, they are resistant to basically everything.
Alright,
They have
so what was the
acid,
effect?
cold, fire,
what was
lightning,
the effect
thunder.
Of failing that con save?
Your maximum hit points are reduced. But hey, at least you didn't die from it, because otherwise you'd become a... No, you just die, straight up.
Yeah, I would just be dead.
Yeah, it doesn't turn you into a zombie, unlike a white. Disembodied heads. Yeah, magic can hurt these things if it's from a weapon. Oh, yes, and one of them will attack Hreider. How could I forget?
Fucking...
Well, they tried. Hreider!
Baby. Little thing, stop gnawing on my shield. I need that to cast spells. Get off. So, do I shatter again?
Please don't hit
My
me.
maximum hit points are 11.
Please don't shatter. Djungervral's like,
Djungervral, you can take another one of those, right?
Sure, yeah.
That doesn't sound like confidence, boy.
Can I be honest for once in my life? I'm not really confident I can take another one of those.
Oh, fine.
Do
Fine.
it anyway.
No, the fuck's with that tone? What do you mean, fine?
This
I
thing
mean-
sucks so much.
I took that last one to the face like a man. Are you assuming I can't take another one of your fancy magic spells?
I mean, yeah, little baby thing. Eat the white fury of Waylon. And I'm gonna Sacred Flame the one to Djungervral's north.
Okay. We'll make a dex save and fail. And it is definitely not resistant to radiant, so it will take the full brunt of that.
And
Zap.
as a bonus action, I'm gonna Healing Word Djungervral.
Okay.
Yeah. There is no
No,
point healing me.
stop.
I can't be healed.
Bitching already, would ya?
Cherri. I can probably just skip over you unless you're gonna go into melee.
You can not only skip over me, but I've got to go and move some stuff in. Skow, you're in charge. Do you wonder why I made Jeanette? I never have to roll. I just make her roll. See, it was actually a very smart move for someone with my dice.
Yep. All right, cool. Well, Cherri spends her turn restringing her bow, and will stealth. Is she able to stealth at the same time?
Yeah, she can like go into the bushes here and hide.
Sweet.
Right, Zan.
Bonus action move Hunter's Mark to this guy.
Okay.
Sorry, Cherri. It's not a great stealth.
And boop.
All right. Let's see, 5. That is enough to drop the creature, even with its resistance. Thanks to your Hunter's Mark, it collapses, and then pops in a shower of gore all over Djungervral.
Ah, God fucking damn it.
You two are now covered in fetus.
Well, I suppose it's not the first time.
Good God. All right, Djungervral, it's just your turn.
You fucking tiefling whore. How am I supposed to distract them if you just run up to them and fight them?
Shut up and just kill one.
I'm moving that to see that one. Alright, let's try attacking that one, I suppose. It's almost already dead.
All right.
Put it on the ropes.
So, longsword.
All right, that's a hit. It pops. You and Gloom are both showered in gore.
Ugh.
At least we'll look like hell before we get to the real fight. And then, since I can't use my bonus action for anything else, I'll just swing at this one.
Okay.
Right here to try to be a more enticing target.
They hate women.
Oh yeah, that's right. Ooh. Does that hit?
That does indeed hit. Boop.
And then wait. Scourge, saying the tide of battle has changed, will come up and whack one with a hand axe.
Okay.
So, screaming little goblin hand axe throw. See where it. I have so many things. And that was with advantage.
But hey, all right, hey, yeah, that made it a hit. Thump. Actually, no, their AC is 14, but yeah, so.
But it made it a crit.
It's lower than 14.
Only like 2 damage.
All right, sounds good. Gloom.
Then, no, wait, no.
All
Oh,
right.
no, it's not dead.
Just hit it. Yeah.
You hit it. It
Fucking
also
lost.
pops. Splat.
Ugh.
All over you. Oh god, it's in your mouth even now. You are more blood covered than your token.
So,
I know it's a little stereotypical to say it, but it could use more salt.
Alright. The one that was attacking Hreider is the only one left, and it is going to run around Hreider since it just can't get through his AC, and go after Zan.
Nope.
Yep. Well, it tried. And then, yeah, you guys just butcher it. I don't think there's any contest there.
Unless it turns into a skeleton hero again.
Well,
Skeleton man.
Oh, it's always the skeletons too. Always the last skeleton that's just the hero who can't die.
it's true.
Law of the inverse skeleton.
Alright, so yeah, all of these zombabies have been obliterated.
Shit.
And the stink of rot is just heavy on the air now. You almost want to throw up.
I hope we ain't gonna have to fight a legion of those stinking little fuckers when we go to slay the bailiff. Give me a second. Reminds me too much of home.
We need to make good time. If our undead on the shore side, who knows what's happening in the town?
Fine. Alright. So Djungervral herp is just going to throw his head back and he's going to swallow it down.
No.
Nay.
Alright, I'm ready. Let's go.
Oh, Djungervral. Ye and Gloom are... well, Gloom, is there anything magic can do for you?
No.
Djungervral's just gonna jump in the water
Same
real
for
quick
me.
and come out.
I need a night.
Yeah. A bit of rest would be nice.
Djungervral takes a quick dip.
Savin,
Mm-hmm.
is there any nearby hill that we might be able to see the town from?
Let's see. Probably not, actually. You guys are at the docks, which are lower than the town, so you'd be climbing up towards it. However, you don't see smoke on the horizon, so that's good at least.
I mean, don't know what a creature would have to do with burning down a town.
So,
You need a night when a night will have. Can't go into whatever's waiting for us with you on death's door already.
Aye, these beasts have the vitality out of you. I can throw healing around myself as well, but it won't do anything for me right now. There is an emptiness that will just drink at healing power.
I mean, aren't you always carrying an emptiness in you?
Yes.
Seems like nothing out of the ordinary.
Aye, but that emptiness does not usually stop healing magics from restoring wounds.
As well as it doesn't, I guess. Can't say I know much about biology.
You've seen wounds kneel shut, though, before. They won't do that right now.
Ah, fair enough. Fine, we'll take the rest. If the bailiff is sending demented children our way, then the towns are probably already lost. We can kill it our
Aye, if they're all dead, then they're all dead. We can kill the bailiff regardless.
So I'll do a prayer of healing before we take a long rest. So
okay.
hopefully that means Djungervral doesn't need to spend as many hit dice when he sleeps.
Like 3 point away from Hoff.
Yeah, you should be able to do that with just one dice.
Yeah, pretty much. Like, I'm not even gonna roll, because even if I get a 1, it's +2, so I get max. So I'll just take away the hit dice.
Ability damage is fucking brutal.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is.
Mhm.
Alright, so you guys have a rest. Let's see if you guys get interrupted. Oops, that's the wrong button. You do not.
Hooray.
Because I don't know if you guys could handle more milings at this point. So,
I just need to not get
Haraldsson.
double fucking crit again, Savin. You do it so often to me. So often. So my
stop
characters
getting
where I'm
crit.
like,
Jeez.
I'm just like usually so confident. It's like I'm legitimately hard to hit. I have a reasonable source of damage. Miss, get crit shit on. Awesome.
That's how that works. If you can't get hit normally, then the only thing that happens is you get crit.
It's the
Over
karmic
and over and
retribution.
over.
I'm back.
It's
the
just the
karmic
law of
retribution.
averages. Tasha, stop chewing on me.
It's the karmic retribution for having all the magic gear.
Yep,
Yeah.
I guess so.
All right.
Hi.
So is there anything
Hi.
the party wants to do before they go to Barrhold? Tasha, I swear to God, get off me.
Sleep.
Yes, other than sleep. I mean, once you wake up and have burned your hit dice and all that.
Regained hit dice.
Yeah. So when
There's a Song of Rest, so on top of everyone's hit dice that they spend, they gain 1d6. And for once, I'm not feeling spiteful, so I do the Song of Rest on the Gloon instead of the bagpipes. It's like her private little revenge. His Song of Rest is done on the bagpipes if she's not feeling very kind. Bween! Are you feeling restful now? Bween!
On top of the smell, now we have to deal with the noise.
No, it's Song of Rest is being done on the Gloon, which is the sad horn. The sad horn.
Wom, wom, wom.
You know what? Actually, I'll scoop up as much of the baby bits as I can and toss them into the sea.
Fuck.
Okay.
Yeah.
And yeah, speak a funeral dirge for them.
Okay.
Yeah, I know. Damn you, Dungeons and Dragons.
This is how this works.
It is.
Alright. So once the
Why would
babies
you roll
are
the average ever?
buried at sea and the party's rested, on to Barrhold.
Yeah.
It'll take you about half a day, so I guess you'll arrive there morning. So,
Are you unwell right now?
oh god. Yeah, Hoff, take care of yourself, Jesus.
Do not die, Hoffman.
Let me grab some tokens for you guys. So yeah, you return to a veritable ghost town. It was sparsely populated when last you were here, but now the only people you see are the merchant down south and a single pregnant woman looking fearfully out of her door at your approach. You heard screams in the night as you were approaching, and now as you arrive come morning, there's just blood running freely in the streets. Even the horses weren't spared.
Oh, that's unpleasant.
Wayland's beard. Madam, may I have a moment?
She looks at you with wide, terrified eyes.
Did the beast come in the night?
She nods.
How many left?
They took my husband. Oh gods. And she just starts bawling. Probably not for the first time today.
How many are still living?
I don't know. Can't be more than 10 of us left, all told. Maybe not even half that.
Wayland's beard. Do you know if the Jarl is alive?
He and his household, but their wizard friend, Asher, kind old man that he was, gave his life protecting me and the child. She'll put her hand over her gravid belly.
I'm gonna do a little bit of insight, just in case. Oh, I don't have any inspiration. Bugger. Oh. Ugh, not that it fucking matters.
You gain no insight other than that she looks and sounds terrified.
I'll roll insight as well, I guess. No reason not to.
Okay. You also gain no insight. Cherri, you think she's being on the level and is also, incredibly terrified.
Asher was a good man from what little I knew him.
She nods slowly and wipes a tear from her eye.
He will sit at Wayland's side with your husband.
Thank you, my lord.
Know this. I swear by my beard and Wayland's too. You and your child shall have naught more to fear.
She just breaks down crying, and retreats into her house.
Come then. I say we speak to the Jarl. Try to find where the beast is, if he knows anything.
I know.
But if not, then stay in one of your playing houses, make a racket this coming night, draw its attention to us ahead of anyone else.
Well, clearly we must all sleep in the mead hall, and by sleep I mean stay awake all night and not drink any mead the night before.
Hold on, everyone, stop. Djungervral and stop. Damn it. Gloom, to answer your question, PM's no.
I'm sorry?
No.
Okay.
Answer's no. So yeah, Djungervral, as you approach the Jarl's household, you of course have to go through the horses' little grazing fields here. And from inside the stable you hear a heavy blow of flesh on flesh, like someone just got the shit punched out of them. And you hear a gruff man's voice shout, almost frenzied, "I should have dashed you against the rocks when I had the chance. You and all your wretched kind! Yet a poison on me, my family, my lands. So a curse on you, a curse! Begone from here! Begone and do not come back!"
Shit, what's going on over there? I can practically feel that.
And yeah, a second later you see the stable hand who was guiding you guys to the docks several days ago. She wobbles out with a very noticeable just face covered in bruises and blood. She's holding her stomach.
Shit, what'd you do? Fuck the Jarl's prized horse or something?
Fuck up.
She just coughs up blood onto the ground and falls onto her hands and knees.
Hreider, get over here.
What happened?
Woman's beat half to death.
By who?
Sounded like the Jarl, if I'm not mistaken. Don't know what she did, but it takes something mighty mean to make a man beat a woman like that.
I'm gonna roll medicine to see, well, yeah. With Gloom casting Lesser Restoration, I'm gonna roll medicine, see if there's anything more that is needed to be done for her. 18?
Okay. I mean, yeah, she's been very badly beaten. A cure spell of some kind would obviously help her, but other than that, you have no problem making some bandages and maybe even some pain relievers for her that will keep her from maybe passing out. Because, yeah, like, in real-world terms, she probably would need to go to a hospital right about now.
I'll cast Cure Wounds on her at first level then.
Okay.
And refill her peasant level hit points.
Yeah. I know, she was probably down to, like, 10 hit points, so that'll bring her up to something approaching half health. She'll gasp as some of the cuts on her face and arms start healing, and she'll breathe out a ragged thanks as she continues coughing up a little blood. But that dries up presently, and with some help she's able to stand again.
What happened, lass?
Father, the Jarl's gone mad with grief. He blames me for this. The peasants did too, at first, but I thought she shivers and shakes her head. I should have known better.
What, for no more reason than you're a tiefling?
She will look up and sort of look Cherri in the eye for a moment and say, The Jarl's children were all born badly. I arrived when that began. They've always blamed me. Thought I was a curse. That I was blighting his children. Now he just thinks I'm a curse on the whole village. Maybe I am.
Nay.
Backwards northerners. We have plenty of tieflings where I live. No one's cursed or anything any more than life usually hands it to someone.
She won't.
Your blood's your blood. I've never seen anything bad come from anyone who's been near it.
I mean, unless you piss off a witch.
Ah, shit. Gloom has done a realize. I don't think she would tell the party, though.
Not even her super best friend Cherri?
I'm curious as to what it is, just out of character.
I did shoot one whole man for you.
I'm moderately convinced that Lady Heathwyn is a hidden tiefling. If it's not this girl's child, then the children that have been tossed out have been mixed bloodlings, born from being laid with a werejarl, and since most tiefling bear kids don't actually happen properly, and the ones that do are behemoths, then might explain some stuff. Especially if we've seen the zombies of discarded children spirits out there.
Interesting.
That's similarly my thought, but I actually thought this stable girl was the Jarl's mistress rather than Heathwyn being a hidden tiefling.
Also interesting.
Oh, totally incorrect. No. Who knows? Alright. Say, do you remember the nights when they come in the Bearwicht?
She'll nod slowly.
No worries then.
Cherri, do you remember... Or, sorry, that's... What? Yeah, what are you trying to ascertain from her? Because that's a success.
Yeah, mostly to see, she says that she doesn't do anything and that she doesn't know what's going on. I want to see if that's a lie or a clever deception.
You definitely think she's holding something back, something that she does not want to say. You caught her stuttering and hesitating and retracting at least one or two words she tried to say.
Is the Jarl her father? That'd be a fun one.
So she started to say father when she spoke to the Jarl, about the Jarl, but she cut herself off, and I think Cherri might have noticed that for sure.
Yeah.
That was actually my thought as well.
Djungervral noticed, but he cares not.
Djungervral's not there.
Not anymore.
Oh, right. He's wandered off into the house.
Djungervral is about to do something very stupid. I can sense it.
Hey.
Hey, I resemble that remark.
So yeah, the three of you have anything else you'd like to ask of Freydis?
Well, I'm not gonna lay that down in front of everyone, so.
Fuck it. I noticed it. Did Gloom notice it? Let's do a peep.
Yeah, you can do a perception or an insight
one-hole-
test.
Oh, perception would have been much better, but
No,
they're identical to me.
I'll just add the bonus on.
No, they're identical to me.
Oh, okay.
I stand corrected.
Well, that's still enough to, have heard the father part, so.
Yeah.
Can I make a perception test for Hreider?
Sure.
I guess not.
He did not hear that. His hearing's not what it used to be after all that thunder magic.
He's done a lot of thunder waving. It's tinnitus all the time. I don't need to wear headphones when I cast thunder waves. Jeez.
Yeah. Alright, so if there's nothing else you guys would like to say, we'll just hop over to Reckless CL here.
Alright.
Yeah, so DCL, you barge into the Jarl's house. There's a stink of death in here, and indeed, Asher, the guy who shot you with magic missiles like a week and a half ago, is lying sprawled out, eviscerated on the table, and the Jarl's wife, a very young woman, maybe just over 20 years old, is sitting in the sides, weeping, and the Jarl is pacing back and forth. You can see his knuckles are all bloodied from beating on his house slave.
Shit. Poor Asher. If only... When did he die?
Last night. Died defending the town. Brave soul.
Can't say I'll miss him, but any man who dies defending what he wants deserves to have some bit of respect. A shame, too, since I came just to report that we got what we needed.
Took you long enough, the Jarl says, obviously very bitter about all this.
The druids wouldn't play it straight. Wanted us to do a favor for their favor. You know what I mean? We got it all sorted out. Now we have what we need to kill the bailiff.
Bastards. But good. Good, it's time that bastard creature suffered. Suffered as it's made us suffer.
Figured it was about time. Hey, I know you hate that creature, but you can't hurt it without a magic blade, right?
He nods.
Well, it turns out that good old Djungervral is a dueler, so they had to make 2 extra for me. Now, I might be inclined to give you one, just so you can settle the score.
He looks at you appraisingly for a moment, then nods. Aye. If you've a way to let me fight this thing, then I'll not say no. I'm an old man, older than I'd care to admit. But there's no one else left to fight this thing but me and you, and your friends, whatever's left of them. If you'll stand with me tonight, what treasure I have left is yours. What glory can be given by a dead town is yours.
Now that's what I'm talking about. I'm glad we see eye to eye on this. And Djungervral will fish out... Oh wait, no. That's Hreider who has all the oils. The salts. Hreider's the one who's got all the salts. He'll sort you out. Just be ready to fight at night. We want to kill this thing right away as soon as it comes.
Alright. Anything else you'd like to do once you have the Jarl's sword pledged to you for the night?
Nope. Well, if it's all the same to you, I'm gonna get going. The group's probably gonna be busting in here with questions. What with that beaten harlot or whatever. Can't really say I care much. But just for giving you a fair warning.
He gives you sort of a questioning look, but nods. And starts mumbling under his breath and pacing around again.
Djungervral will come back after conversations is bad and go like, "Oh, you 3 get this all sorted out."
Gloom will shrug.
She'll live, at least.
The servant will nod. Thank you.
Hey, riders, can I get my salts now? I promised one of them to the Jarl.
Very well. And Hreider will fish out the box and hand Djungervral his 2 vials, I guess.
Ah, thank you kindly. I figure if he proves useless in battle and just drops, I can always pick up his sword and use it.
That's never a thought you want to have about a Jarl, no matter
I'm just
how
saying.
old he might be.
I'm just saying in case it happens. Now, if you don't mind me, I'm gonna go drink until the day comes that we need to get the duty done.
You said duty.
You know what? Djungervral's gonna, while he's walking away, he's gonna go to himself. We'll pop back in, give Jarl the salt. He will be in if there is one around.
Alright.
I'm surprised there is the one merchant there.
Yeah, the one merchant who is in the most secure building in town is in fact still alive.
I'm gonna glance along the road. Did you notice too, Cherri?
Yeah.
Alright. I'm going to go have a word with her if you're coming. I have some theories as well, and none of them are right good. That's for sure.
Yes. I actually didn't see where she was on this map. I was on another page.
South and east.
Okay.
She will thump a fist on the door. Hey, Freydis.
Yeah, she's like just closed the door and is starting to like wash her wounds off, so she'll come back and like look at you with the one eye that isn't bruised over. Gloom.
Might it be we have a sit and a chat for a bit?
If you'd like, as long as you're not gonna ask me to shank the Jarl again.
Nay, I've figured out. You do not want to kill your father, I suppose.
I don't know that he's been much of a father.
Eh,
Not since this all started. Not since his wife died, anyway. She'll
I
invite
see.
you in.
alright. Cozy up. And reach into my bag and pull out something stronger.
Alright, now you're talking. Something to take the edge off.
Yep.
She will
Yes.
drink happily.
Excellent. The easiest way. Social lubricant.
Alright, so yeah, she drinks her fill and sets the bottle down and then looks out at you from her one good eye and awaits your questions.
Alright, so tell me, do you know actually what the Barrhold might be? Any theory, no matter how crazy. I will assure you this, it's unlikely to be any measure of cursing upon yourself, but likely something that might have been done before.
Gloom, make a persuade check.
Alright.
Seems like a curse on the Jarl, if anything.
Hey, and I'll use that. Oh, I was going to say Bardic Inspiration, but I said it, so I'll do it.
It's going to be useful here.
$18.
Alright. There's a long pause before Freda says, with things not so dire, I would never have admitted it, but since this began, I fear that the Barrhold, she will like put her arms around herself and scrunch her knees up against her chest in the chair. I fear that creature may be my child.
And pray tell, who might be the father of this child?
She just casts a long glance into the building.
I go. Alright. I'm going to tell you a tale of something that, as such, is still hard to prove as not but theory. But there's a kind of tiefling that exists. A great and powerful one. Yeah, both right, actually, kind of strangely. They're not called Beowulf, they're called Behemoth. Admittedly, a similar thing. They come in there, still yet a number of shapes and sizes. I know only of maybe a few that might have walked to this land. And known so far as the north up here, at least until the bears themselves did travel. It's possible, if that's what it happens to be. Indeed, I heard as much, possibly from a dryad. Mentioned it might be matters pertaining to those of my kind. A darkness and a curse such as it be.
If there's a curse, it's upon the Jarl's seed. Every child born of him has been a twisted thing, near enough to dead that he threw them to the cliffs below.
I suppose it may good to mention, but we came across them returned as evil spirits and the like that would lead me to believe either curse is lying on the Jarl's own hands. And that damn fool Djungervral has had him join the battle. That's going to be a problem.
Join the battle, he's too old to fight.
Well,
You
maybe he'll
can't-
die. Maybe.
Maybe. No, I have to stop him.
Nay,
She
go.
will, struggle up to her feet.
No, I'll do that whole, and you go with the lean and the arms over the arm over shoulders. For one, his blood is still up, so I would wait regardless. There's plenty of time for his nerves and his insureties to settle in until the night is due to fall. And yet still, more information might be best of help, because what I know of the Behemoth is but myth and such. Yep.
She will look back to you and say, "Promise that the Jarl won't fight at your side, and I'll tell you anything you want to know."
I'll do all
He's-
in my power to make sure that he doesn't get involved face to face with the beast. And should he attempt it, I'll get in the way. That I can promise you. But at the same time, you're still looking at a tiefling. There ain't much that I can do to turn their mind, especially if he's so far gone in his path that he's willing to listen to that blithering retard Djungervral.
I understand. He was a good man once. He raised me like his own child. Before all of this started. I don't want ill to come of him, even after everything he's done.
Ah, yeah, fair enough.
She'll give a visible shudder at that last part of her sentence.
Aye. Be that as it may, what I would much rather do then is not see the end of this child, but, well, I could use an adventuring companion. There are plenty of other battles out there, and I'm planning to split my ways with a lot of them.
She'll look at you with a big, sort of tear-streaked eye and say, "If you can save the Beowulf, that would do my heart good, but it's killed so many people."
Oh, aye, so have I. So have actually most of us. So too is your father figure. You think that a Beowulf has done its deeds and not. You don't make it to that old without doing darkness of your own. That's hardly going to be anything I'm judging on. But no, there is one thing that I'd have of you. What's the child's name? If it never even had one, then what do you want it to be? Because it's a nameless child that's a lost one. Even me. My name ain't real, but it was still given me fair.
She never had a name. When the Jarl saw my child, he took her to the cliffs and threw her.
As if that would stop a bear moth. Fair as be.
We
What
didn't
would
know
you want
it
her name
was.
to be?
She'll look at you for a long moment and say, Hope. I would want her to be named Hope.
Aye, bit cheesy, but it's a mother's choice. Alright, as you are.
Then Djungervral just kind of sweeps by.
I'm wondering which building would have the alcohol.
Let's see.
The main meat hall.
I don't know where that is.
It's
Nothing's
gonna
like
be still in the Jarl's place.
Yeah, pretty
No.
much.
And then fuck it.
Actually, the proper meat hall might be down here, because that's the Jarl's actual household up there.
Oh, then I guess he's not gonna let me into his house. Then
You've been in the Jarl's house.
In fact, you barged in immediately after he just got finished punching his illegitimate child to near death.
I
Yeah.
mean, timing's important.
Jesus Christ. I guess. Clearly.
I guess he's just hanging out by the well, trying to scope
His
the place. for battle.
illegitimate child / rape baby mama.
Hmm.
Also, not illegitimate child, it's adoptive child.
Yeah, sorry.
But still.
Are we sure? That's...
I'm very interested to see what Skow does to try to stop the Jarl.
I'm still not even sure how I'll stop the Jarl, but I intend to try now.
Well, I mean, first Hreider is going to talk to you all. So.
Alright, let's hear that, and then we'll probably call the session to a close so we can fight the behemoth with everyone here.
I should go grab
Yeah.
you a fucking shit ton stack of them. Tokens.
Jarl Harald?
He turns and looks at you. At the moment, he's wiping blood off his hands with a rag.
The boy tells me that he wished to join us in the fight.
I do. You understand I'm an old man, but I'm still a werebear. And this creature...
grizzly.
I'm still a grizzly. This creature has killed most of my people. It's the culmination of a curse that's come upon my land. If I'm to die, I'll do it standing on my feet.
You can put up your shield and sword, then.
He gives you a questioning look.
Ah. You seek to fight it in your blood's form. I see.
What do you mean, priest? Speak plainly.
Plainly, can you fight still?
Aye, I can fight. Better than most.
Well, I'm gonna roll insight on him now.
Okay.
Since, the body of his wizard is literally on the table there.
It sure is.
Not his.
Serves him right.
All right. What do you want to find out from this check? Like, can the Jarl actually fight?
Yeah. Can he actually fight? And is he actually willing to fight?
Is he willing to fight? Now, absolutely. Can he fight? I mean, this guy is real fucking old. Like, his human form looks like a guy in his, like, late 60s, but, like, in terms of actual age, he's probably in his relative closer to, like, the late 80s. He'll pick up a sword and swing it, but he's not going to be as effective as a bear in his prime by any means.
Well, if you'll stand, if you wish to stand that shoulder to shoulder with us, I'll not stop you. But our plan may fail.
If your plan fails, there'll be nothing left of this town. I'd rather die fighting than wait for the beast to come and finish me.
Fair. Fair. You still hold Bellatrix to your heart, I see.
Oh, aye. Oh, aye.
My companion Gloom would appreciate that.
Damn you!
Let us... May we sit, Jarl Harald? We should talk about how we intend to do this.
He'll, like, look at the body of his dead mage sprawled out on his sitting table and just, like, motion over to one of the benches nearby. His wife looks over with a measure of concern, especially when she hears you talk about, like, the Jarl actually going out to fight.
It'll be fine.
If you want to do any strategizing, I say we save that for next session so we can all come into this nice and fresh.
Yep.
Can I suggest the base outline?
Sure. Yeah, we can do that.
Yeah, that'll give people time to think about my suggestion.
Yeah, and I'll leave you guys on this map over the week so you can sort of look around and see what you want to do.
I see. All the surviving women and children, those that can't fight, they gather in your home here. They stay quiet as they can. And that everyone that will fight the beast, we gather up in the center of the town or in the mead hall. Whichever is better. We light a fire. We sing songs. Glory to Wayland and Bellatrix and all the other gods that brought us to this moment, that we may slay the Beoict. And we draw it in. And when it comes, we strike it with all of our fury. We draw on all the gods that will hear us, and all our strength besides, and not let it go till it is in 12 pieces or more.
Alright, so plan. Non-combatants go to the Jarl's house. Everyone else stand and fight in the town square. That's probably the best place to fight the Beowicht.
You see, no, Djungervral's already got it all planned out. Obviously, the Jarl's going to have an epic try and then die in Djungervral's arms. His last words being, "Finish this fight for me." And then Djungervral's just going to go commando and completely win everything, and then get all the booze and money.
Nah, there's gonna be one hand, and it sneaks around to cup at one luscious butt cheek before he draws his final breath.
That's just how it has to be.
That's after the battle. For after the battle is done, he cups one last feel before he sits off to the gods. And groping the cheeks of the gods actually gives them enough vitality to live on.
Yeah,
It's,
actually gets like
grope
caustic
light
spare the
wounds.
dying.
No, wait, grope on hands. There we go.
Grip on hands. It's a classic.
Just takes a level of paladin immediately.
Yeah. I'm afraid I couldn't not suggest the solution that came up in the actual saga of Beowulf.
It's a great plan. I'm all about it.
For,
This,
damn it. For me, anyways, I am super duper fucking tired because I only got 2 hours of sleep. So I'm
Alright.
going to go to bed now.
yeah, I think that's a good place to call it then.